I forgot to change the
Oh, we're in game.
Here we go.
Best of 5. We're back. Senor, you got to stream it to us.
Yeah, can you share your screen, Edgar?
We're gonna hop on board here with Optic, Old Guys, Chicago, LA, 21. Yeah, I got you guys.
It's like he's got utterly ignored. Absolutely ignored.
Old Guys Chicago have been on about a 2, maybe even longer hour break. So we'll see if they come in cold or if they can stay hot. I did see they were playing some 8s and whatnot. So we'll see if they come out hot or if Toronto may have the upper hand for this first.
And Resident Ultraman here, Snoop already in the back of their spawn. He got the spawns flipped, and it looks like he's just gonna go to town, trying to get these spawns at least. I don't know why he like pushed back up forward. He was all the way back yellow, and I feel like it looks like they're just taking turns going back to yellow. This is gonna be a crucial fight here for these P2 spawns.
Cookie's gonna work his way all the way in the back. Number 8.
Did he see him? Oh, Cookie's able to pick him up.
He's gonna get that kill.
Great timing on him.
Oh, Cookie's gonna put shots. There's gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, 1v2 in the back there. He did not get. This is gonna be Toronto's hill for the time being.
Yeah. The move up coming in, so Toronto is gonna be working the back spawn. All of them are coming really down that A road right now, the A street. Whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what people call it nowadays. One of those.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're just not blasting through it though. I feel like you can shoot that entire container.
You can. I mean, which is, I know a lot of people love doing that, but that is going to be 2 kills going in favor of Old Guys, as Blockboy's going to get caught inside as well. So the spawns are going to come in on the bottom right corner right now for Toronto. But all of Chicago actually got knocked out as well. So they're going to be setting up for P3 as we're about 5 seconds away from the rotation. Toronto's at 30 points. As Eden's got the top plane control, and he's going to work this.
Got another great kill there on the guy yellow. They will have initial P3 control. We'll see if they can not make it super scrappy and try to control the spawns here. Get some good time.
Yeah, Cookie's going to find a couple
ghosts
up here in the plane. He's shooting like everything. He's like, oh, that moved. Kill that one as Coop's going to go down as well. So Chicago's actually held a fair amount of this time right now as they are bringing it back. But I don't know if they lost upper plane control here. Actually, it doesn't matter because Toronto's nowhere near the plane anyway. They're all dead.
You can tell these guys have been playing for a majority of the day. That's why their like trigger finger is so itchy, man. These guys are shooting like anything that looks like a person. There's like a floating gun. You just see Snoop just railing that thing with his bullets. But you just like reach a point where you've been playing for so long, or like in one day, like you just kind of get in the zone.
Chicago did a very good job of keeping just that half map control. They spawned Toronto yellow basically the entire time, and they continue to spawn them yellow. Although one looks like Blockboy got a weird spawn out and was able to pinch the hill to give them full control.
They got a lot of people coming over by plane.
Yep, well, I mean, all the kills are going to be going down right now. Coop is trying to find this kill. He does succeed in getting one. With Toronto has 2 players in the hill. Magnums is the last one left. He's going to find one. He's not going to get the second, so that's going to be hill time going to Toronto. We're on P4. There's been 120 points total across 4 hills. That's like half the time is uncontested.
2 minutes down on the clock. That's a lot of contest time.
Yep.
Yeah. As well, Coop's going to be making his way out here onto P5. You do have all of Chicago did go down again, so they are going to be making their way towards plane. They're going to find Chippy in the plane, and they're going to basically just kind of bust out the plane. You have 3 players right now in the on top of the wing. As well, Blockboy is going to pick up 2 inside the hill, it looks like. And that's going to spawn out Chicago once again. And despite all of this, though, Toronto has only got a 14-point lead.
Yeah, I don't think we'll start seeing any like huge swings up until the second rotation. So sometimes I feel like that first rotation is for the teams to kind of feel each other out, After that, it's, you know, adjusting and making sure that, you know, you understand who's going where, or like who's pushing what, or like if these guys are even going to push a certain area, especially for this map. I like to tell sometimes when I play with my team, it feels like you have to relearn this map every time because there's so many areas that you have to look at, right? Whether it's like top yellow, whether it's, you know, gray, whether it's the guys on the wing, or even when they're pushing, you know, for the next hill, like where are these guys posting up or where are they positioning? Because with so many angles on this map in general, it's really hard to pick a point and like this guy's always going to be here, this guy's always going to be there.
Yeah, definitely. We are going to see Cookie's been contesting this plane for forever. Finally goes down. Snoop is going to be pretty one-shot here on the outside of the plane wing right now. But this is going to be more time going towards Toronto as they're going to stretch out to a 15-point lead.
We got Cookie back here again, and I think they spotted him.
They definitely know he's back here as Coop's kind of working his way around. As the spawn zone, there he goes. He finally goes down, so that's going to spawn all of Chicago out on the other side of the map. 60-point lead right now for Toronto. And it's still contested. Is it contested? Oh no,
No, they're still on the old hill, yeah.
I was like, there's nobody here. What are they doing? Yeah, that makes sense.
Mag's picking up a great kill there.
Follows it up with a second too, actually. So it does look like Chicago is working their way in towards this hill. So wallbangs are going to come through here. It's they will go down. So Chicago's going to spawn out. Number 1, Eden, is going to get caught from behind. And that's going to be Chicago dropping once again. So Toronto. Blockboy's 27 and 15. He's almost double positive right now.
He came to play, man. He's been
hill,
having spectacular games for the past couple of rounds here. I think at one point he was on like an 8 or 9 kill streak. But I mean, old guy Chicago also has some pretty explosive players. Just really depends right now when they start to turn on. So they got some early rotations on this next hill here.
It is something interesting to note that Chicago did 3-0 these guys earlier in the tournament. It was a straight 3-0. I believe it was winners semis.
Yeah, that was winners round 3 when they did 3-0 them. I'm not sure about the map score. The only one I know was the control was a 3-1.
I will say
too much of a problem with them earlier.
I will say that sometimes it looks like Chicago takes a little while to warm up. We did see it earlier when they were playing that control where they were down 2 entire rounds and they brought it back to get the 3-2 sweep. So sometimes, like I said, it does take a little bit of time for these guys to hit their stride. Sometimes it's really, really hard to knock them, especially when they get there. I think for Toronto, it's just going to be 1, making sure that they can match it, or 2, just, you know, prevent them from getting there.
Well, it is still going to be a 50-point gap right here. As Cookie is going to get melee down up top. P4 is going to spawn once again, and this is going to be plane control in Toronto's favor at the moment. So we are going to see how this plays out right now as Snoop is pretty open to this plane. As Chippy comes soaring through, he will go down before he gets taken out. Eden's going to finish another kill there. This is going to be time going in the old guy's favor.
Stay there for long. They're gonna get pinched out on the hill here. This is the one hill that I think you need plane control the most on. I think Chicago's doing not doing the best job of that right now. As I say that, Mags gets a kill from plane, but they're not rotating people out through plane as much as they need to, in my opinion. I think that's the way Toronto's breaking them every time.
Yeah, you kind of just put your head on a swivel. If you're in middle plane or top plane, I mean, you look one way, and then for the next hill, you literally just turn around. So if you control that top plane the entire time, you almost have free reign of most of the map.
I agree. It's very easy to beat people off the spawns from top plane, and also it completely eliminates a very good spot on the hill, which is the crate corner, right in that center of that hill.
Oh, Mags is dozing off, man. Just start up that guy for like 2-3 seconds.
Toronto does break, actually. They got 3 players into the hill, and that is going to start some weird spawns, actually, as number 5 Chippy spawned all the way out in the back. So he's going to be chasing a couple of these players as the gunfights are all going to go in. All of Chicago goes down. So the last 10 seconds or so of this are going to go over to Toronto. They're going to reach about 220 points by the time this will pop.
That's 3 kills there for Chicago.
3 down. Initial control will go to Chicago after being down by roughly 80-90 points after the first part of the second rotation. They have come back strong. And there's 3 more kills. It looks like there's 4 more kills. They just got all of Toronto. This may just get them the tie to the game.
I think this is the first time, too, that we've really seen Chicago getting team wiped. Like, in any of the matches that we've been streaming, I don't think there's ever really been opportunities where their entire team goes down and then they get fully reset out the way it has happened in this game.
They are baiting and trading flawlessly right now.
Yeah, they really are starting to play together. Like I said, once these guys start to hit their stride, it's really difficult to stop them. So at least here, it's going to be crucial for you guys to get the kills.
Team wipes.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 team wipes, but it looks like they're, you know, the one time that they needed to get that wipe, it just didn't happen. I think they needed to just back off a little bit earlier. They're going to have to break this hill or else Toronto's going to have this first map.
They lost the spawns on a very critical hill, you're right. There's 2 kills in the favor. It's going to be a 2v2 here on hill. They're getting equal spawns because you got both teams in the back of the P3 spawn. Cuckoo's looking for 1 guy in hill. That will get them control. Got Mag. I think Mag spawned up with them, so they should be able to hold the remainder of this time.
Yeah, Coop is coming in from the back, though, and Cookie spawned all the way out, so that's going to be hill in favor of Toronto. And there's enough time on this for them to win it.
I don't think anybody else makes it there.
It doesn't look like Chicago's going to get close enough in time, and that's going to be it.
Lied to the stream again. Toronto got control as soon as I said something.
I just think so Chicago played that first point really well. They just needed to backtrack just a little bit sooner. It just seemed like they just wanted to get as much hill time as they possibly can because they were behind. But I think they should have realized it would have been okay to let go 10-15 seconds. The other team wasn't going to win it. That P2 was what was going to drive them to a victory.
Toronto was just able to squeak through the right side of the map, get control of the back plane stairs, and the game was over from there.
So what do we have next here?
Well, let me look.
We have
mod tournament. We have
a checkmate S&D.
Yes, sir. Checkmate.
Very good. Chair, I've hidden you from public view, so you may enjoy in peace.
Thanks, man. I didn't realize we were back yet. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel, like I said, I feel like Chicago needs to try and come out the gate a lot more hotter. A lot more hotter.
A lot hotter.
A lot hotter. A lot hotter. They need to come out as hot as a habanero pepper that will be eaten on stream after.
Right now, hold on. I need to get a screenshot of this.
No, I see it.
All right, just making sure.
These guys need to come out hot, man. You can't come into grand finals, and we know that they started off cold because they were literally down like 80 points. And you can't come out that cold at the beginning because it's going to cost you a map like it did there. Yeah, if they would have gotten, if they would have started, maybe just turn the dial a little bit, they would have been able to maybe make it a little bit closer or even take that map. And I know these guys are capable of it because I've seen them, I've watched them play, they've won tournaments before, but you can't expect to go into these tournaments, especially when you got new bloods on the block boy. My man I think he almost dropped 40 I think they had 2 people almost
He
drop
was
40.
frying that match. Absolutely frying that match.
And Chicago had, I think, 3 or 4 of them almost all hitting equal strides of 30 plus kills, which is great. That means the entire team is playing well, but sometimes it's a little too late. So I expect the search and destroy to maybe be a little give and go. But for the most part, from what I've watched, I expect Chicago to do really well in the search and destroy. And then the control could be a toss-up. And the control's always a toss-up to me. I just feel like it's very hard to say, like, this is a control team. Or this person knows how to play control really well. Because control is all about the team pushes. I think more so than hardpoint.
I completely agree. I think control. I think you can be an incredible hardpoint team, and your control can still be severely lacking if the other team just has a little bit more teamwork than you.
So
and
for
another
those
thing I mentioned, I think at the very start of that match was how Chicago have been waiting around for, I think, 2 to 2.5 hours at this point. So they came out really slow out the gate. That second rotation was not looking good until the last 2 hills. So I want to see what they can do now that they've gotten a map under the belt and they're warmed up again, to see if they can go into the S&D. If they can take the S&D, I don't think the control is going to be an issue.
Yep, because on the other hand of the table, you have Toronto, who's been fighting their way through the losers bracket for the past several hours, right?
yeah,
They've been going at it. They've been going at their peak for the past 3 rounds.
Yeah, and I know what happens sometimes is you have the teams kind of burn out. Sometimes you've seen it before, even with pro players or pro teams. They make these really, really good runs, and they just run out of gas. They run out of steam. But I mean, we've given these guys a good amount of leeway in some of their matches too. We even had a break at some point, and I don't know if these guys were a part of it or not. So they may have been playing the whole time.
I believe that they absolutely have been playing the whole time. And I am going to match Chair's donation. Well, a little more than match. I'm not trying to one-up him.
Oh, you're good,
But
brother.
I am going to donate $106 because I saw our peak at 106.
Hey, man, when it comes to charity, there's no such thing as pride. I appreciate you.
Predictions. All right. I want to say Chicago takes it 6-3. That's what I'm saying. What do you guys got?
Predictions.
6-4, Bob.
6-4 Toronto?
Oh, we're back on checkmate
I
too. Ooh.
Yep, it is checkmate S&D.
I'm going for a 6-2 in Chicago's favor. I think the AR presence from Chicago is much, much better than it is for Toronto
I think Chippy's... Oh,
on a map like this.
Oh, Snoop with 2.
I was going to say, I
Down the
think
street.
Chippy is a better sniper. And we're down to BW is amazing after 2 nasty snipes by Snoop.
Block Boy and BW.
It is. Sorry, it is a 2v2.
Yeah.
Not a
And you can get
2v1
caught out
actually. It's
front
all
of-
Cookie left.
He's spotted there. And they just don't even care about the bomb. They're going to go plant. And
I'm
Cookie-
gonna say, I mean,
ahead.
this is a little late because we're already around in. I think I was gonna put at 6-4 in favor of Toronto.
Toronto?
But I also think that Chicago will probably bring this back.
I don't think this...
yeah.
Oh, he almost had a collateral.
That was close to a triple.
I
there's
think
3
he
there.
was weak. I think BW was weak.
I think so too.
So
That was almost a triple.
I will say, Toronto did an amazing job to bring that to at least a 1v1 after being just destroyed right at the opening round. Like, you cannot let that happen.
The Block Boy has a sniper out now.
Does he?
I'm not
Oh, he
sure if that
does.
was a temporary thing. He does.
Interesting. It's been Chippy on the snipe in the last 2 matches that we watched them play.
I think you are allowed two snipes.
Yeah,
in
we don't
SD,
have
right?
we don't have a limit on the snipers. It's more just it's just interesting. I mean, it pays off there though as he picks off the first one.
do believe it's a 1 sniper limit in our rule set. I think that's in the rules.
Just for one.
Do they have 2 snipes out?
No, it's just
I don't
the
know.
one.
I don't know if Chippy does.
One. I think you just swapped it out, right?
Yep. Well, now Snoop is going to be the last alive in a 1v3 with the sniper. He's going to pick up 1.
1v2.
And I'm running blind now. I have no idea what's
And
going
Edgar,
on.
Are you tabbed out?
No, everyone's just dead.
Disagree. Still 1v3. Snoop is alive, trying to work the bomb here.
Oh,
Oh, nice try for Snoop.
he did see that badonkadonk on the middle of the plane, but I just think that the Toronto. I really expect Toronto to put up a really good fight, and I really think that because they're new, I think even myself, I'm taking them for granted.
I think so too. I'm doing the same.
The fact that Chicago has gotten this far with dropping only 1 map, right? Is sure, that's great, but at the same time, it's like the difference between the amount of maps played is probably it's huge, and so we're hoping that Toronto can at least pull it together with. I mean, they just won at hardpoint. You know, it's not easy. I would consider Chicago to be a respawn team. Like, I feel like these guys are absolutely ridiculous slayers. Snoop drops like 300 kills in a pub. It's a pub, sure. It's still 300 kills. Mags, best AR in the game. And he runs a sub. Right? Cookie,
Good
can't
shot.
he can't even spell. All he knows is the gunny. That's it. And Eaton is the resident jokester. Right?
Eaton is always eating. You cannot kill him.
He is. That's just how he is.
Immortal.
On Toronto's side, I've watched Chippy destroy an entire team on S&D. I've watched Blockboy literally last game drop 40, almost 50 kills by himself. Everybody else was slacking behind. So I think if Chicago doesn't pull it together, Toronto's just going to take it. But S&D, I think, is just one of those game modes that I believe should be going to Chicago. Even though I just said they were a respawn
$50
team.
donation, sir.
Spartan 512'd. Another $50. He did not put an incentive on it, but Edgar, I don't know how tired you are of crickets, but it is $50.
Sorry, what was that? You cut out. I couldn't hear you.
I mean, in all fairness, he didn't ask for the reward. I mean,
No,
we
he did
got
not,
hot sauce coming up.
but it is 50.
That's true.
It is 50.
Senor, I'm gonna make it your call, and at least for me personally, no judgment either direction.
Hey, there's Toronto with another round victory. I will say,
Doesn't even acknowledge it.
I don't even know where they're at.
They were yeeted out his door.
No more for me.
I mean, you put in a really good effort there. Like, you ate 50 more grasshoppers than I could eat.
That one was dry.
Oh,
So my current prediction is likely going straight out the window. I was 6-2 in Chicago's favor. Don't see that happening.
Yeah, honestly, we're probably the worst analysts ever. We're literally just here to be pretty faces, and we can't even do that.
Yeah, not when we get a whipped cream to the face or eggs on top of our head. Pickle, I always say it wrong. Rickle picks, another $20. Viva la Rec League. Much
Snoop in the
appreciated.
1v1 now against Chippy.
This is a critical swing round, I think.
It is a lot of
see
back
if
and
we can
forth.
pull it out.
I think just as we expected to.
I think Chippy has spotted him. He knows where he is. And
right behind him.
unless Snoop doesn't turn around.
Oh, he checks the
and
wrong
that's horrible
corner.
timing. He did not check the corner deep enough. Snoop takes the 1v1 to go up 3-2.
he had two choices and he picked the wrong one.
Ed, your corners is wondering how the tacos were.
How were the tacos? They were great, man. I finished every single one of them except the one that landed right outside my toilet. I ran to the toilet. Let me tell you guys. I ran to the toilet. And I was there, man. I saw the rim. And I said, nope. All over the bathroom floor.
It was quite involuntary.
It was some good stuff, let me tell you. Almost as good as the plays that we've seen today on the Call of Duty Rec League charity stream. As I forget to tab to the next person.
This round is looking really good now for Old Guy Chicago. It is. That is them going up 4-2.
Did they make me puke? They didn't make me puke. I was really close, though. I didn't swallow the last one. I think what really drove me over the edge was the cheese.
Ugh.
One of them, my girlfriend added cheese because she said it'll taste good, and I believed her. Don't ever believe a chef.
I believed her too.
Today was the day it's documented that Senior has
I
trust
feel like
issues.
cheese would. I would think cheese would at least mask the flavor to a degree.
Yeah, but I didn't
Or
put that
it's
much
just crickets
cheese.
or grasshoppers
That's
mixed with
surprising.
cheese.
That would have been like a grasshopper quesadilla, though, right? Now,
wrong
maybe,
with that?
you know what? That probably sounds better. But here's the thing.
Chipotle grasshopper quesadilla. Don't forget, they are seasoned.
They are seasoned. Needed some Red Hots. Uh-huh. They're
I put
seasoned.
that on everything.
Cookie. Staying alive.
You know where he is. He's in playing.
Team-
This should be a trade. There we go. 5-2. My prediction is valid now. One more round for Optic to take this match. Old
I think-
guys, Chicago, not Optic. I'm an idiot.
It's just... You know what it reminds me of when people are shooting through these walls? You know, like they put a bunch of little kids together to play soccer, and they all just go kick the ball together? That's what that shooting inside of plane reminds me of. Just everybody just shooting every wall. Just hoping something happens. And they're the parents, and
Yeah,
here we are,
I
the
wish I
parents
knew
just
what you were
clapping.
talking about.
That's not a. I would like to point out that's not a commentary specifically on these two teams. He's referring to the chaos of it.
Yes, that is correct. These
For
guys
anyone
are
who's like, hey, what the heck?
these guys are top tier players, and I understand what they do. I just don't know why they do it. Oh, this gives them a brand new haircut, just like the haircut that Corey would like to get if we reach our goal.
2,500, baby.
Cookie picking up one,
There's
Eden
two.
picking up
My
another.
prediction, it's valid. Let's go for 4v1. Only a miracle. Chippy in the back with the sniper. I believe a sniper.
Cookie going down with the. Why are they pushing him? He's gonna get the snipe.
Get out of the cookie.
Chippy
Gets out.
trying to get the
Yep, they went.
1v4. Oh, I just wanted to see a highlight reel.
Let's go.
We got the 1-1. And Eden's been doing work with this XM4, man. I don't know who told him that this gun was good, but let me tell you, it was probably Scoob. This man, he
Shout
knows
out
the
to
metas.
Goob, shout out Whale.
They know the meta before it happens, you know?
Shout out Gold Division Seattle slots because they're going to be running the M4 all year and just fry
I'm just saying,
everybody.
Scoob, he's on my team. Well, he's on my team. I'm just saying, look out for us next year.
Who else? Vibes. He's on my team.
Well, Vibes is our sub player, so I know he didn't
Oh.
tell me to run the XM4, but I'm pretty sure he has.
You have to complete. You have to run the XM4 now. You have to.
Well, I don't know if I have to. Right, I do want to
I
Go
win.
run the Biden.
I disagree.
I do want to
You
win.
have to run the XM4. Hey, look, we're all back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
You know, I'm very proud to notice that we're almost 12 hours in and we're still holding at 95 viewers, guys. Like just from the community in general, thank you so much for the support. It
Yeah.
really does mean a lot to me.
This is awesome. I made sure to ping the Discord again. A lot of people seem to show up for this final ping of grand finals, and so far looking to be a very good match. We're looking at 1-1. That first hard point was super close. S&D, little more of a struggle on the Toronto Falters side. So we're hoping that the next 2 respawns are going to be just as close as the first one. Get some exciting matches for you. I believe we're going into Garrison now. It's going to be Garrison Control going into Moscow Hardpoint.
Anyone just tuning in? What's the current map count?
Garrison.
1-1.
Yeah, so we are at 1-1 for both of these teams. I did expect it to be really close. I mean, it is grand finals, right? And we are doing best of 5. But I think this control. I think Toronto Falters, if they're able to start off hot, they take this map 3-0. Easy. I have not seen Chicago play a control perfectly yet. I feel like they're still lacking in that. I've seen them reverse sweep, right? And that is just as impressive. But if you want to win a chip, you just got to come out hot. You got to be ready to play. Right?
Well, especially on Garrison. If they come out slow, their life lead is going to be drained so quickly because that spawn trap is so deadly that inevitably they're going to end up on offense for the last round if it goes there. And that'll be a tough round to win if Optic doesn't come out hot.
I agree. S&D does win chips, but you know what also wins chips? Winning all the other maps.
Winning all the respawns.
All of the other respawns also wins.
You've got a motion to replace control with prop hunt.
Granted.
But it's one-sided. We need to figure out a way to do overtime.
Yo. Oh, wait. No, we need to wait for prop hunt to become a private match mode. Then we can run a tournament on it.
You guys are a bunch of nerds.
That would
be hilarious, actually.
All in favor? Aye. In the chat, say aye.
Aye.
Well, you gotta say it in chat, guys. Check the streaks. I don't want to go into, round 4 and having fireworks going off. Just pew, pew, pew.
Every single streak in existence just like falls down from the sky.
I'm like looking at these guys' score, and I was like, this guy's 10-2. I was like, yeah, you could probably have it. And this guy's like 8-4. I was like, maybe. And then I look at everybody else, and they're like 3-6 or whatever. And then I was like, how does this guy have streaks? What the hell? I'm like, well, what's going on?
And then you're going, ah, yes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, these are broken. Somebody broke it. Prop hunt is in the custom game list. Oh, say less.
I wasn't able to see it.
I think someone mentioned earlier there's like a bug where you like flip to one game mode and then flip back to it and you can see it. I do remember initially when we were doing making the maps and stuff, there was a bug where like you couldn't add bots unless you switched to like team deathmatch, and then you add the bots and then you switch back to hardpoint and you can have bots in the game mode. Otherwise it would like block them out, and I would imagine it's something similar, like a bug like that.
Man, that's whack. Come on, Treyarch.
What is this?
This is control.
Look at where the respawn cover is. Where is it? Why is it covering somebody?
What do you mean?
On the top left, 24 respawns remaining for Chicago. Why is it covering a player name?
Do they not have somebody spawn in?
No, I think no. Somebody spawned in. It's literally just covered.
Yeah, that's weird.
You just can't see it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The score of Eaton, but that's fine. We know.
Well, he's 3-0.
He's 4-1 right now.
That's right. At the very bottom, you see it. Okay, so we're good.
We just know Eaton's gonna be 30-2 by the end of this. There's another kill, 5-1, no problem.
All right, so we're just gonna stay on board with Eaton here because he's gonna get most of the kills in the game. He gets taken out there.
Maybe just a little bit of favoritism there, no big deal.
They got 2 ticks here.
One more kill to get in lights. No, he's not.
They should have this.
I wouldn't either. I definitely wouldn't try to contest either.
Let's see if we can have Toronto Falters put up a block boy there with 2 kills.
Here's a
You do
very
have
dangerous
Toronto right now.
situation
They're setting up, watching the lanes, and kind of digging in.
Yeah,
It'll be a
so
little bit bloody
this is
for
what
guys.
you're supposed to do, right? As Chair's saying, they're legit starting to set up, starting to dig in. Watching these guys, like, this is where you make that run. You have two people on A. Anybody that kind of gets by, they should be taken care of. And then you have Chippy, and then you had Block Boy. I want to say probably their two biggest layers. Trying to kill these guys off of spawns, on cutoffs and stuff like that. And Snoop, you know, he was trying to do the same thing. It's really control is like whoever is able to spawn kill the other first will more than likely win. Right? It'll give you a couple extra lives. Yeah, Mamba, we're not really sure why it did that. I can't take it off, so.
Yeah, this is just a casting glitch. Not sure what happened here.
At least.
Yeah.
Oh wait, X-ray's not working.
Oh, that's right. Let's see.
I was about to say at least X-ray's
We can still see
working.
their names.
Actually, try switching it from the list. Like, do the icons and then switch it back to list. Yeah, try that. Go into the game and see if.
Oh, this is a critical part of the map.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Yes, it is. God dang, go back.
I can see him through
Go
the
back.
thing. Didn't work.
Oh, it's still messed up.
All right.
It'll reset in a second here.
This round will be going in favor to Toronto here. A much closer round.
Good job, Toronto.
There's a couple team wipes for Toronto. They weren't quite able to set up the spawn trap like they wanted to, I'm sure. Optic broke it every time, but they still come out with the round win and control both points just fine.
Thanks, Bert. I was about to let you know.
Yep. Yeah, he beat me to the punch.
So Chicago started off that first round really, really hot, and I'm expecting Toronto to do the same. Oh, he's just missing the last of that to finish him off. I think just knowing that there's somebody behind you almost makes you kind of paranoid. Because Eaton's about to try and get a couple kills off spawn, but I think they're going to pick him up. Oh, he gets away with his life? This man is finessing. Finally able to be getting taken out. So it looks like... Looks like Mag's going to pick this one up really quick there, yep.
Mid control and B control go to Optic. Looks like they're trying to set up the spawn trap.
Yeah, they're finally getting in.
Yeah, they are. Toronto is deep in their spawn.
Yeah, they're
I think
pushed up. They're ready for this.
Yeah. I think this is not going to be looking good for Toronto here pretty quickly.
Yep, I mean, Mags is just in these forward positions. It's like they're all just there. Eden's buried in their spawn too. Mags finally goes down. You can see, yeah, just... I mean, Toronto's out. They're down to 20 seconds now, right? They got 20 seconds. They're barely getting a tick in right now. Cookie's going to take someone in from the back. Blockboy's barely going to get away.
He's dead. This is going to be another spawn trap here.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you look for to do in control. At least in Garrison, you want to make sure that you can push these guys into the back here and just kill them over and over again as they try and flood the hill. And they almost have to go to B. Like, it's more open, it's a lot closer, and it's just easier to get there. Because you almost always have somebody over in green. And somebody gets on the point right before.
Looks like they'll be able to keep...
Yeah, well, 0.6, and then it's gone.
That is a great answer from Old Guy Chicago. I think they got the kill lead as well. So now they're up by a few lives going into the next few rounds, and hopefully that'll continue to be the case until the last round if it gets there.
Let's see if what Chicago can do. They started off that first round and were able to get that first point. Toronto not able to get any points on their round. But I still think Toronto they might be just a better defensive team. So we'll have to see. Cookie staying a little far back, and that's 3 down. This is where you have to be able to pull them in.
Yep, we do have Mags behind them all, actually,
Yeah.
though. He is on the point. Capping, and I think... Yeah,
Toronto
Coop is
must
trying
be
to find
super
him where he is.
confused.
Yep,
If
there's a
Mags
slide
could be
down.
just
Coop will
annoying
take him
enough,
down, though.
no.
Yeah, and
If Max could be just annoying enough, it could have benefited or old guys quite a lot. But I think they're gonna be put to the ringer in this spawn trap now. This isn't gonna look like a good round for them.
Yeah, this even looks better than the one that Optic had them in. But it really depends on who's getting these kills here.
I think the critical part here is Coop. This guy sitting up on top cat on bridge. I think that's something old guys did not do before, and it's benefiting them quite a bit.
Yeah, you gotta push slowly here. Is Snoop picking up 2 here? Eden picking up 1, Cookie 1 more. That should be all 4. They should be able to get on this point here, and they are. Yeah, Eden doing what he knows best. Picking up 2 off of the spawns.
Kill them all.
Just another breed, different breed.
And then kills all across the board are pretty even, to be fair. So nice Eden picking up 1. Snoop with that nade too.
Big kill. Ooh, that's a great bait and switch there on the B site.
Chippy and Coop
We'll
are
be able
doing
to get
a
that
really good
takedown.
job of playing with each other.
Now puts the pressure on old guys to get some quick kills here. They have to run head first into the hill. It might not work out for them.
Yeah, BW there to stop these guys.
Another
Eden
4
close.
seconds. Eden gets cut down too. I think that'll be the round in Toronto's favor.
Toronto doing really well on that defense.
I didn't see the life count there. Do you happen to know what it was?
I didn't check it either.
I didn't catch that. That's my bad.
Oh, that's fine. I think it's Toronto. It's definitely Toronto by quite a few lives. I would think maybe 6 or 7, 5, 6, somewhere in there that range.
I think that might have been fairly even. They just ran out of time.
Anyone in the chat, were you guys paying attention? Because we weren't.
I wasn't looking at respawns.
Sick casting.
Hey man, what can I say? Only
Best
the
casters, best rec league casters.
only the best for the best. Whoever was green should have pushed B site to split the defense. I think you mean A site, because they were all hitting B. Right?
11-6. Okay, so life count is in favor of Toronto again. Optic need to get another really nice spawn trap here.
Yeah, and that's if
It's critical.
Toronto lets them here.
Yeah, this is looking great for Toronto here. That's 4 dead. This is surely going to be B in their favor. Already got someone on A while they're pushed deep back in their spawn.
That's
Great
huge.
shots out
That
of
mean they're
Coop.
gonna give up B.
Yep, B goes down. Coop will go down finally, so Chicago's going to get a little bit of time to set up here.
That's
And
3
right as I
down.
say that, actually, 3 just went down.
That's a 2 stack
Some
onto their
reload.
point. They have 1 guy in their spawn. Block boy. He's trying to get the spawn kills.
Eaton's staying
Distract him
alive
from
here.
getting to the hill a little bit. Oh, block boy gives up his position. He gets TK'd for it.
Yeah, but that is 2 players in the hill right now for Toronto, as one will go down and someone's finally going to get in contested. Magnus is going to hop up. He is going to find him. Coop's going to get shut down. So that is going to be, but there's 2 minutes on the clock and a 4-life lead from Toronto. So Toronto really can just take their time. They don't need to do a lot here.
Eden playing his life there. Really, really smart there, especially with the lives.
Yeah, somehow he's still alive. I don't know how he's still alive.
And he gets a
He
kill.
finds a kill.
Somebody picks up a kill while he's absolute in the back there.
Finally gets taken out. Cookie. Oh, Block Boy
Yep,
taking out
oh.
3.
Pulls out the whip.
Almost takes out that
pistol, gets the job
entire
done.
team.
There's gonna be two on site. I don't think old guys will be able to get there in
That's a
time.
huge,
There we go.
huge play from Block Boy. I still think he's probably one of the most impressive players we've seen in the tournament so far. He's consistently able to make plays like this as well as drop big numbers. Yeah, this is the play that we just missed. This literally opened up that whole site for them.
So that is going to be Toronto Falters taking a 2-1 map lead going
Yeah, sick
into,
pistol kill, dude. That was
I believe
wild.
it's raid hardpoint.
I think it's Moscow hardpoint.
You are right. Yeah, hardpoint. I want it to be raid, but alas.
I think we have raid in the next set. If we go to another best of 5, I believe there's raid in there. I could be wrong as well.
Let's see. We do have a raid. Actually, not in the grand finals, unless there is a reset. So we're moving on to Moscow hardpoint. I don't think I've seen a Moscow hardpoint this. Nope, I have not seen one. At least this tournament. I think you picked those up.
They did cast a Moscow hardpoint. The winners round 3 match, I believe.
Yep, we did. Yeah, we did see the Moscow hardpoint.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
Any more donations?
Mr. Pickle Rick. That $50 donation from Spartan, by the way, was for sure a grasshopper. So
Yes.
you have to refresh it. Sometimes the incentive doesn't come in. Yeah, I agree. I think it's nice to see new blood, especially with the performances that some of these guys are having.
Curious how they found this. Have they been playing 8s? I don't recognize any of their names from 8s. Did any of them find our community like through Reddit and they just signed up for the tournament specifically? Does anyone know?
Couldn't tell you.
By chance, I've never seen any of these guys in the Cord.
There is a possibility that we can find out if they have their winners interview at the end. Nice little listening.
Yeah, we'll find out then.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna go straight into the free for all for Moscow. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna start this real quick. I'm gonna show these kids what I'm made of. Check it.
Are you bored?
Oh, I smoked that guy. Let me tell you guys, absolutely destroyed him.
Yep, while you're on the start screen, totally. Yeah,
well,
for sure.
I mean, you heard the gun sounds, right?
Pew 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 pew. Yep, that's what it sounds
Smoked them, brother.
Sure.
Cookie playing the AFK card and actually destroying that guy as he pushes past him. How do you do, fellow kids? I hit Codcaster and I got... Oh, that's what happened. He got world starred? What do you mean, corners? I've never been world starred in my life. In my life. What are we looking at? I was just messing with you guys. I would never show you guys my tactics. Who we got? Toronto is up 2-1?
Yes, 2-1.
Yes.
Going into a Moscow hardpoint.
We're going to get a bracket reset? Are you kidding me, boys? Check streaks. Did I miss the leg waxing? You have not. Mr. Ozzy is either going to do it on his turn, which is going to be pretty early for us NA folks, or it's going to be recorded and then sent over. So my man is currently sleeping right now. He said he was going to wake up early, so if he does... I don't think we would catch him during this broadcast. We would have to wait a little bit later, probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon or in the morning.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now we actually have the hot pepper challenge for myself. Mr. Chairforce is going to join. And then maybe Magnums. He did say that he might also do it, but I'm not 100% sure. 2 Central Standard Time. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Central Standard Time for him would be 8 in the morning. And then I know we have a couple of people in here, and then for those of you guys who have also been in here, we just want to make sure that you guys understand that we appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with us, watching the tournament, for donating, everyone who has donated, everyone who hasn't and has just, retweeted, liked, or shared the link for everybody, whether it's on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your OnlyFans, it doesn't matter. We're just happy that you guys are sharing it, that you guys are letting everybody know that we're doing something for a good cause, for, Gamers Outreach. We should be... We don't have anything at 1750, do we? No. Next one we'd have is $2,000 for the beauty makeover for my main man gyms here. Because I believe I've had enough suffering. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. So we're going to be hopping into a Moscow hardpoint. So what do you guys think? I think Toronto might take this one. I think old guys, they're tilted off the face of the earth.
I think so too. I'd agree. One thing to mention, I believe we are approaching the halfway point to the stream, and we are $278 past the halfway point for our goal. So we are well on our way to reach that $3,000 mark, which is cool.
Oh man. As we're gonna enter the nighttime hours, and honestly, it's like, well, I guess the tournament's gone on later than we were expecting to.
About an hour or so, yeah. It's probably
an hour,
gonna be...
but I mean, if we do a bracket reset too, it'll be
another hour.
Past, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do have nobody's actually sitting in the back right now for P2. Every single player right now is currently in the middle of the map, as it does look like Blockboy got the call out. He's heading back towards the spawn. Right now is where Snoop's going to be back here, trying to bury himself all the way in the back. As he is going to see Blockboy. Shots are going to go down. He's going to try and play his life here, but he's getting pinched in by 2 players. So he's going to go down. Spawn is going to go in favor of Toronto, with Chicago spawns all the way on the other end of the map.
Yeah, they all get taken out there.
Kind of unfortunate with how far they spawned out. It was like right on the end of the P1 hardpoint tick. So they still spawned all the way back P3.
Oh, Chippy getting a nice
two in a great position there. As the hill's actually gone in favor of Chicago as he picks up 3, almost gets the 4th. But instead, his teammate trades out Snoop, who picked up the 2-piece there. That was a great opening sequence there from Chippy.
And I don't expect Chicago to get much out of this here, unless they were, just stopped paying attention. But I usually, well, I mean, they are getting time actually, but it should be all of Toronto's time now. They are starting to set up in the back here. So we have Cookie pushing all the way back library. And they got one out in the back. They got Coop down there. Actually, it's Coop who's going to be pushing around the backside here. I don't think
playing a statue main AR in the back here. You do have Coop coming all the way around through.
I think Coop is gonna get him. Cookie's just paying attention to one angle. Oh, Coop missing a couple of shots there.
Cookie gets away. He's gonna get help in the back.
Help's gonna come through. Eden is gonna get traded out in the middle. Cookie somehow goes down. I don't even know how he saw him through there. Chippy comes in to help. Snoop is kind of the last man on the point here. Trying to stay alive. He's about to get pinched from behind as number 5 and number 4. I don't know how BW was staying alive there. So Snoop's playing this close position here.
Yeah, Snoop just staying alive.
Didn't even matter. Spawn flip didn't matter at all. They're still holding this hill perfectly fine.
You can already see Toronto's kind of rotating off the hill right now as BW is going to slide in at the very end. But you can see the rotations coming in. Chicago is going to spawn now bankside. The last few seconds are going to go over to Toronto, so they're going to take about a 6-point lead going into this next hill.
I personally like to play this hill from middle to like mid to back, I guess. I don't really like the bank
just
side.
got wiped.
Oh yeah,
He came in with a 3-piece. I completely missed that 3-piece too. I didn't see it in the kill feed, but he gets all 3, and he almost had him lined up again. Yeah, that was almost a second 3-piece. But instead it will be a trade back. Chicago will take the lead and the hill. As Coop put some great shots in onto the heady. As yeah, you do have the bus head glitches here. Eden's somehow staying alive there in that corner for a lot longer than he probably should have. But that's going to be BW picking up some hill time here. Toronto's probably going to tie the game up again.
And it looks like Chicago's just going to drop back here. Try and get these P2 spawns. I usually like to cut off middle from here. And Snoop not able to get anything done here.
He's out of ammo in his AK too, so he's only got the pistol left right now. He's just going to try and like stall out some time here.
Oh. Good play from Block Boy here, going all the way around into
Mag's on
spawns for Toronto.
Crawling across the floor, and he's not picked up until now. And it's just a huge contest
for Toronto now. As Chicago ended up backing up to try and preserve that P2 spawn, and Block Boy got all the way around. So that was like you said, that was a great play out of him to go all the way around the back and catch him. As Chippy wins that gunfight, I thought Cookie had him dead to rights. But instead, it's going to be Toronto picking up some hill time here. Chicago, I think, will flip the spawns. That's a spawn flip right there.
I believe so. Toronto with the hill time, but Optic went back, or I keep saying Optic. Old guy Chicago went back and re-flipped it with a 2v1. Gave up the hill time, but hopefully we'll be able to pick up a full 60 on this hill with spawn control.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a pretty significant, like the first significant lead for Toronto, but I mean, it looks like Chicago's just going to be right back in it here.
You see the pincers going to come in as the street side gets absolutely cleaned up. Yeah. As Cookie will pick up 2. Magnums will chime in for the last one, and that's going to be 4 down for Toronto. So Chicago is now going to take this lead.
Yeah, perfect.
That's with a good 26 seconds to go.
I was going to say the same thing. It's very, very hard to break that hill. If you push that and you end up getting the wrong spawns, you've literally cost yourself a rotation. As hard as it is to give away 20, 25 seconds, sometimes a smarter play is to be able to come back here and set up correctly. So if these guys are, personally, I don't think Chippy should be back here. He doesn't have an AR. He has a, 74U, but maybe he's a god, maybe he has a beam. So they got 2 people pushing on him right now. But it looks like Coop's going to be able to help, and it picks up 2 piece. That's perfect.
Perfect bait out of Chippy there. Didn't try to overchow, just was patient and waited for his help.
Yep, Coop actually gets knocked off that head glitch. Great shots there out of Cookie. As the push is coming in from Chicago, they are going to charge their way right down the middle.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, actually flipped the spawns too. I think Eaton got all the way through.
Yeah, clean them up here.
Don't think it's too important at this point for spawns, but do get hill control. And it'll look good going into the next rotation.
This has been incredibly close. I mean, the first hardpoint was like this too. It was just absolutely back and forth, and no one took a significant lead. This is incredible.
Yeah, I think it wasn't until like the I think it was the second rotation, maybe the third one, where Toronto started just rotating a little bit early. But even then, it ended up being like 200 to like, or like 210, 212 to like 250. So we might be seeing a map 5 here.
Hoop, I believe, just got a 4-piece to break through this hill and give Toronto control.
He is on a 5 streak right now. And he's just soaking up time.
He's doing it all right now.
I mean, it's just the smart play to do. If he can get streaks for his team, probably 3 kills. Oh, it's more than likely 1 kill away from there. So
he's very close, I believe.
I agree with getting the kill. I don't agree with risking your streaks. Because the game is so close, that would have been the best. The score limit is 250. So Chicago does have spawns for P2 here, but we're going to see if they can maybe hold some time in P1.
Yep, I mean, the P2 spawns got flipped out by that play from Block Boy, so we're going to see if it happens again, if he makes the second flank. He is currently inside the hill right now.
I think with a great 2-piece on hill here. Keep control,
Nice,
and that's a
getting
3-piece even.
That's great. He's on a 4
More
streak
time.
now as he put shots into 2 more players.
Watching Snoop play with no sight is kind of weird. I know you don't need it. The AK sight has always been, in my opinion, really good, but it's just like the norm is to watch people use a red dot sight on it.
Yep, well, I mean, we did have Chicago get entirely flipped out right now. It's just going to be number 5 Eden all the way in the back. Somehow still staying alive. He's finally going to go down. But that's a spawn out from Toronto. Everybody just spawned off the point.
Which is a little odd there, because Eden was on top of yellow. 4 spawns on PT. He killed the guy office, and then Toronto just spawned street. For no reason, his team had full hill control.
I think Eaton was staring at the spawn, but usually you would spawn right in front of a police station, right?
I would believe so. Yeah, either inside a police station or in the
Maybe he's
right
just
behind it.
he's watching
But
both, I guess.
No one was blocking it. It was a 1v1. Eaton won it, and then Toronto proceeded to spawn up on street.
Yeah, Toronto's already broken the 200 point mark. They're at 228, and they're gonna be only a couple points away from winning it here. Yeah, and it looks like we are gonna be looking for another best of 5 here if Toronto can just hold it together. But I mean, all it would take is for Chicago to hold this hill and the next one, and they would be, you know, right back in it, or actually be able to win it.
Toronto has been doing a fantastic job of breaking these P2 spawns. Seems like almost every single hill they're playing from behind, but they can go back there and get them basically at will without much effort. Optic did what old guys have been able to spawn up and take the L control and get back into hill control. We'll see if Toronto goes for another hill break. I don't believe they will. They should focus on rotating for a new hill.
That's 3 down for Chicago.
As well, Eden wins. That was a critical gunfight there. As they're going to give up the last 10 seconds here, and they're going to head towards this rotate. Number 1, Coop is going to be in a great spot here. If they don't, he actually leaves the spot.
And it's Mags who takes out his own duo.
Oh, Eden with
And
the
gets
streaks.
kill on hill.
As here we go. We're going to have number 3.
One-
Block Boy's in,
number
coming
3
in from behind. He's going to
flanking
find all of them.
It's gonna be huge.
And instead he actually goes down. That was incredible timing there. As
He was
Eden
able
with
to
the
turn
other
around,
streak
Eden with
follows
another
up.
pair of streaks. This is an
Takes that
incredible
cookie there.
I don't think
spawns are-
But
anybody.
it's now
all
just
over the
15
place.
seconds. Spawns are coming in from absolutely every direction right now from Toronto. As BW is amazing. He gets caught from behind as well, and he goes down. Chippy's going to be the last one on the hill.
Oh, it is.
He finds it. 5 seconds right now. And all of Chicago spawns out, and that's going to be Toronto taking it.
Eden was on a 9 streak there, and they were still not able to hold that hill.
That last spawn was absolutely wild. They all 4 of Toronto's players spawned on different parts of the map.
I
And
think
they were able to converge and pinch.
I think that I would be upset if it was me and I didn't get the kills. The game essentially gave them a perfect pincer move, and they were able to get enough of those kills to clear the hill. I think in another scenario, being forced to push from all sides kind of forced the Chicago guys to look in every direction, and they just got picked apart. So it was more than close, and with that, there's just going to be a bracket reset. All right,
There's
Tolera.
going to be the reset in place now. So, yeah.
I am trying to find the map set for this.
The maps are going to be Raid Hardpoint. Or, hold on.
Ooh.
Yes, Raid Hardpoint, Miami S&D, Raid Control, Garrison Hardpoint, and then Checkmate S&D to finish it. So we'd go back to Checkmate, actually.
12 more hours. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
No problemo. I'm not sure. Toronto looked really, really good on Raid Hardpoint in their losers final match. I think they nearly 100-point clubbed the team that they played. They looked fantastic on it. Their road and holds were on point. So we will see how that map goes. I think the S&D will just based off what we saw in the first series. I think the S&D will be no problem in old guys' favor. But it looks like the respawns is actually where Toronto has the upper hand. So,
I mean, this was also, this is also raid control where they did go down 2-0 in the winners final originally, and I think going down 2-0 against a team like Toronto right now will be a death sentence.
I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. If they can't get off to a hot start in the control, that's going to be a death sentence for them.
I think, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens here because, yeah, there's going to be some interesting things going down. Yeah, like you look at the rest of the map pool right now, Miami S&D is going to be pretty much just a sniper's playground. So it's going to be Snoop and I believe Chippy are going to be the big crucial kind of players there in that scenario. I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, and Chippy looked, from the matches that we saw, Chippy looked fantastic with the sniper. However, Snoop did have the upper hand on him in the checkmate S&D, and I wonder if he'll be able to take that into Miami as well. A just drastically different map.
If we will see what happens in that from that standpoint. And I do believe that they're getting ready to come back in again.
Yeah, we're just waiting on one more person.
Yep. This is going to be very interesting overall in terms of what we get out of this. I'm looking forward to this though. Raid Hardpoint. I know a lot of the Chicago guys played a lot as well, like a lot of Raid. I'm assuming the Toronto guys have also played a lot of Raid right now in like various 8s and whatnot. We'll see you later, Spartan. Thank you very much.
Spartan, thanks so much, buddy.
Spartan, thank you so much for the $50 this afternoon.
Are we eating hot stuff?
You have a great night.
Chair is back on the.
I'd say after this.
On the 1s and 2s. OG lacks the clutch gene. Maybe. I think it's more so they don't start off too hot. Right? It takes them a little while to get going. And so far, that's kind of what it looks like. Ooh, I don't know if you can call it a reverse sweep when they just reset the bracket. 50 don't know if old guys come back. Oh, as much as I want to see another $50 dropped in the pot. I don't know. Toronto's looking strong. And they just, you know, what was the map count? 1-3? Or 3-1 for Toronto?
Yep.
What is bracket reset? I don't actually know where it originally started. I think lately there really hasn't been any bracket resets. So whenever you come from the losers final to the grand final, it's only fair to allow the winner to have a second chance because the loser had dropped, and even though they haven't lost a series, that's like the one series that they lose, right? So it's essentially whoever's in the winners final got dropped to another one, and essentially instead of, you know, them dropping, it's just a reset. They're not used to losing. They can't regain. Yeah, no, I think I agree with most of those points. I think sometimes it just takes them a little while to get it together. And Chippy just sticks his friend Coop right in the head with the Semtex to start it off. And let me swap over so the rest of you guys can check it. And are you guys watching this on?
Yeah.
I just got another announcement. Hopefully we'll have a little spike in viewership. Bracket reset, baby.
Well, old guy's starting off with a nice 20-point lead here. Oh, Eden getting double naded. Nobody wants him on that spot there.
Yep, we are going to have... Toronto is going to pick up the last few seconds, I believe, of this hill time. So we are going to head towards that kitchen. You do see Chicago completely set up for it. You got one player in the back jungle. I believe that's Eden. He's going to be looking for the players coming off. He did pick up Chippy, actually. So this is going to be a hard break coming in from Toronto as they're kind of circling around. They are going to get dropped one after another. BW goes down. The rest of the players are trying to crack the front door as... Wow.
Those are some straight beams.
Wow.
Eden rips him off the head glitch. Chippy, or I'm not sure who that was, stood no chance. Cookie and Mag clean up the other two coming from mid. Should be a solid hold from them. Eden actually dies in the back. See if they can make a play. No, doesn't look like it. The hold is still strong for Optic. Racking up points here.
Yeah, I think they're going to get almost all of this hill time here. And Eden and looks like Eden and Cookie are going to be traveling over through pool under bedroom here. See if they can
be a huge break. 2v2 break here and potentially 3v3.
I mean, if they can get the correct picks, the right trades, they should be able to break this, right? There's a trade.
Trade that goes in.
Cookie's not able to get him.
Cookie will go down though.
With 2-piece, great play from Block Boy.
I'm gonna swap over to Toronto and see because they have Eden picking up a nice 2. But Blockboy just seems to be able to cut them off as soon as they get close. I mean, they do have a contest though.
3 of them just came straight through Jim and bullied them out of the hill. And now they're probably gonna soak up the last 30 seconds of this hill.
Yep, well, Mags picks up. That was a huge kill there on a Chippy. As yeah, they're gonna head towards basketball, but Eden's already here.
I mean, 2v1. There's one.
Picks them both up.
Both of them.
Eden's getting 2 pieces all over the place, man.
I got one plank coming in.
Yep, well, BW goes down as well. Eden's 4 on a 4 streak right now as he picks up one more. He's currently 11-7.
Yeah, first
in the lobby right now.
First double digits on here. Snoop picking up another 2-piece.
Oh my god. Eden took this personally.
One in money there. And it looks like Mags is also breaking that that double digit
here.
Kills.
Hello?
Wow.
Is that you, Mr. Corey?
Yeah.
Alright, we could barely hear you.
I told you I was back.
Corey-san.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Now we can hear you.
Well, Cookie is going to be working his way around the point as well. It's a 100-point lead for Chicago right now. As we are heading down towards P5 now.
To be fair,
if Chicago is able to get in this hill,
Eden, that's 3 for Eden.
Eden is absolutely frying them right now, 19-9. And if I remember right from the matches we watched previously, old guys held this hill very, very well. Historically, a very scrappy hill, but they were able to soak up, I think, 50+ points on it the last time we watched them.
Not if Cooper Blockboy have anything to say about it.
Not if 3 of them go down.
That's happening this time. Nope.
As they all go down, that's going to be 30 seconds potentially now. So yeah, Coop picked up 3 of them there as they're continuing to just drop the players left and right. As you can see, Chicago is wrapping around through the ring here, heading towards the next point. Well, they're going to give up, what, 40 seconds of this hill, I think it is?
I believe so.
Yep.
Toronto's still going to be just under a 90-point deficit, even after soaking up the last bit of scrap on this hill. They do have full control of the new rotation of hills. Old guys are going for the spawns very early on. It's going to be 1 versus 5 here. Eden on Chippy.
Oh, Mag's running out of ammo there.
Yep, hey, Cookie's going to stay alive in this kind of snake corner.
Do get spawns.
Thank you for the $30, Big Lazy Sheep. Much appreciated, man.
Crazy Care Bear the GOAT. Let's see. So we still have Chicago with that first hill control, but it does look like Toronto has spawns for the next one. I'm just hoping that they don't know Eaton.
Oh my god!
With another 3-piece. I think somebody just told Eaton, "Here, you can start to play now," and he said, "Say less." He's been absolutely ripping kids with this XM4. Honestly,
we have a random player in the lobby.
I just want you guys to know that.
Oh no!
I've said the XM4 is the best gun in the game since the beginning, and I'm pretty sure Scoob can vouch for me. If he doesn't say anything in the next 5 seconds, I mean.
Oh my gosh, he's doing it again. Their hold was absolutely flawless next time. It looks like it's gonna happen again. If they hold this perfectly, it's going to they're going to be within 10 points of winning.
So the contest is gonna fly in as the players just soar through the air.
Stop mentioning anything about perfect holds. I have
the worst caster curse.
All day I have been caster cursing. Good job on Toronto for the break, because last time they could not get a break to save their lives.
Yeah, this should drive them over to like 230, 220, or yeah, 230.
I want to see if old guys can bully straight through Jim again to get control of
I don't even know what happened there. People just flying around. Or hop on board here with Toronto, see if they can actually hold this.
There's 2.
This garage hill. Last time they got bullied out through Jim, and I don't know if they're ready to do anything about it.
He's stuck in there. Killed himself, but he got the kill.
He's getting his own trades.
Good kill. Okay, good. The AX Phoenix guy left. I don't think he ever spawned in, so we're good. We're good there.
He didn't spawn into the game at all. So yeah.
I think old guys is gonna go for a Hail Mary here. They are not trying to rotate. They're just gonna hold this. They're only looking really for one person, the number 5 here.
Oh, Chippy, unable to do it.
Chopped down. 5 seconds left.
And now they're just trying to slide in the hill.
He's just got to slide in. He's not going to make it there. And
Blockboy gets in there.
It's actually contested the last second.
That's it.
And well, old guys will take it 250 to 129. That's a statement. That's a statement start, especially when Eden's doing this to you.
Yeah, and this is just
game, and that is a statement map by Eaton there.
This is just what he was doing all map. It's not just this clip. This whole map, he was just destroying people from so far with this XM4. Off of headies, everything, man.
Yep, he really did it to them on that one. So that's map 1 going in favor of Chicago. Host Eden is different. Eden with that Kansas fiber connection. As we're gonna get ready for Miami S&D.
Eden's host is great for everyone, but then it's really good for him. I believe this will be a Miami S&D.
Middle USA fiber does wonders.
Yeah, let's remind them to make it private.
True.
That guy didn't spawn in, so hopefully there's going to be no issues between the captains wanting to forfeit there, because he didn't spawn in, did not affect the outcome of the game. I think we should be okay with that.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys think Chicago came in a lot more ready, a lot hotter? Oh my god, it's been a quite a stream today.
A lot more prepared.
I have grasshoppers and they like grab my words right and they just jumble them. Right? Do you think
like, been streaming for like 12 hours?
Let me talk some COD real quick. Do you think they brought that fire into the first hard point?
That straight fire?
That fire flame. Or do you think that Toronto has dropped off just a bit?
I think Toronto just lost full that map.
I don't. I think Chicago played a much better map that time. I really do. I mean, they came in guns blazing.
Yep, I would agree. I think the Eaton awakening, if I would call it, is going to be a big factor into having them, take some of these respawn maps at least. And I think it's up to, I can't remember his name. I've been saying his name all day too. Not Coop, but Blockboy. Blockboy. I think it's up to Blockboy to try and match it. Because I know it's something that he's capable of. I've literally watched the guy do it. So they just need to make. I mean, host or not, you need to be able to drop a consistent amount of kills regardless. And Block Boy's consistently just bringing up his team with him, and the rest of the guys as well. It just seems like when you're going to be playing people who have such similar skill levels, it's going to be really difficult for having those standout performances mean more, especially when everybody's doing so well, right? You can take a look at the scoreboards or whatever. You can take a look at how much hill time somebody has, but it's getting the kills that matter. I think we saw that with like the Cleveland misfires. I don't think they ever got really outslayed. It was just more so that they just weren't getting the right kills in terms of breaking a hill, in terms of taking power positions or anything. I feel like they were doing really well. Senor is more hotter. That's just factual though. It's because I'm wearing a sweater.
So a little bit of map breakdown here. We saw Toronto lose 6-2 to Cleveland Misfires on Miami S&D. I am going to say that Cleveland Misfires was just a very good Miami team. They seem to have an A push that not a lot of people see. They worked it, and they worked it very well. I think that Toronto is going to be a much better Miami team than we may think, and I think this match could go the distance for sure.
So round 11.
I'm going to go 6-4 in OGLA's favor. That's my prediction for this map, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than a 6-2 that we saw against Cleveland.
Fair.
I feel like this map, the sniper has a very big effect on
It'll come down to a sniper battle for sure.
On where you go. If your sniper's ever able to get a pick, you're already a lot more well off. So I mean, I was saying last time I think Chippy is a better sniper, but then I said that and then Snoop got almost a collateral and then a two-piece, So I guess it really just depends. I don't think I've seen Chippy play on Miami with the sniper, but I'm not 100% sure. I've watched Snoop. So it's gonna be good to see. I think I'm gonna be watching both of the sniper players just to see, if anybody picks a different angle. I want to say like the snipers at this point have pretty much picked the same angles over and over again, and I'm waiting to see if anybody just runs down to a completely new spot or whatever.
Care Bear from Cleveland chiming in.
As a sniper, Snoop
worries them more.
Yeah,
I will say Snoop as a sniper on the Checkmate S&D in the first series did get the upper hand. Watching Chippy snipe in his previous matches, I still think Chippy's gonna fry this map with the sniper. I think it'll be a great sniper battle. Again, we'll go the distance.
I read something in the in-game chat there before we went live. Something about somebody broke his controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like someone's bumpers got, or the paddles got broken on their controller. So he had to shoot some bots with his bumpers because he switched around his controller settings. So I'm not sure who it was.
I think it was Block Boy.
Could have been. They didn't specify.
But yeah, well, we're going to see what happens. The snipers are probably going to be out. Coop is going to be running down the middle of the map here. I mean, maybe they took a lesson out of the Cleveland textbook here, as they do look like they're heading towards A.
Yeah, the names are actually wrong here. Just heads up.
Oh, yeah, okay, that was one that's messed me up here. So yeah, the names are currently flipped, yep. So that is going to be...
Look at the logos, do not look at the names or colors. Look at the logos.
I wonder if there's a way you can just remove
green, OGLA,
sorry,
purple.
Can I do...
No, there's no way to...
Dude, I think that's a huge compliment. I appreciate. I wish I was as good as them.
Nope.
But I think that's a compliment.
Nope. Well, it's going to be a 1v4 right now. As Chippy's entire team died around him.
Yeah. OG able to take that first round.
Cherry coming in with a 100 bomb Let's go Chicago. Carrie, thank you so much for the $100 towards the charity drive.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much.
We are now $92 away from our $2,000 goal, which is I will likely be when we hit $2,000, I am going to at least I will get the makeover. It's going to be tomorrow morning though. It will not be tonight.
Chicago was right.
Yep, Coop is going to pick up first blood. As Snoop tries to go in for the trade against him, he's not going to do it. He's going to have to get the bomb, and he's going to have to dip out of there right there. As Chippy gets the first, he gets the second, excuse me, onto Eden. So you are going to see the push is going to be coming. It is going to be a 2v3 on this bomb site right now. As you're going to have Chippy with the sniper out towards the A site, which is, I guess, the typical location. As actually, they might get caught with their pants down here. As, oh, nope, Snoop gets caught from behind instead. As
Snoop
DW is
smelled
holding it.
blood, and he just was not able to get it.
That's going to be 1-1. Because, yeah, Snoop was like, I saw you run up there. These are some great shots there, actually, out of BW onto the head. He's just rocking the MW2 tag.
That just happens sometimes, you know? You're like, you know what? That's a free kill. I'm going to go get it. And you try and you go get it? Mm-mm. You just pull it right from under you.
Oh, we're going to see it happen again. We're going to have Toronto's going to be on the offense here as Coop's going to be heading straight towards B. It looks like their entire team's heading towards B. Chippy does have the sniper out. He's going to be staring top piano here. Not sure if anyone from Chicago is going to end up peeking that.
This seemed to be I think in the last round we watched, that was a kind of a default area that he would always look. He would go back and forth between top piano or the top like A building. I'm not sure what the call out is.
Oh.
Birdie.
Wow.
Chippy coming in hot with the snipes. Two quick scopes there.
That's all down to Cookie, last man alive. He's going to go down. Cookie's actually going to get
pistol battle.
Second, and he's not going to get the second one.
Toronto takes that one.
Clip it.
That's what I've been wanting to see all tournament.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh.
Through the frickin' mirror, too.
That's that good stuff, I'm telling you.
And after that, it was still a 1v1 at the end.
All right, let's see what. I don't think Snoop is pulling out a sniper on this map here.
It doesn't look like he's been running one.
Doesn't matter because he gets a kill. So.
Yep, works out for him instead. So. There's the first kill. Magnums will get traded out, but Chippy goes down as well. So it's now a 3v2.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would think about looking for Coop here.
No, this is a very sneaky spot. I think he's going to try and go for a flank.
Oh.
Well, BW's going to catch. He is.
Gets a kill?
I thought I didn't actually think he was going to finish that.
Yeah.
But he did succeed in finishing that. We're now in a 2v2 situation. The bomb just went down. So Snoop is going to be working his way behind here. He's going to probably hop over this wall, or he's just going to hide in this corner, actually. Try to stay alive.
There's so many people close to each other.
Cookie instead's going to go over. He is going to get the kill. I think that was a melee that came in from BW.
Yep, got bopped on the head there.
Yep, Coop's going to be the last one alive. Top piano. He's going to drop down. He's going to find Snoop. And Cookie's going to finish the kill. Honestly, I was very concerned there for a moment when he dropped down and found Snoop in that smoke.
It looked like he was a little confused, right? Like he didn't know, because I'm sure it was Snoop's tag that was over his head. So he probably didn't want to shoot him.
If he finessed a little more through the smoke, that could have been a very dangerous situation.
Yep.
Luckily, he ran straight at Kookie and worked out in Kookie's favor.
Yep, well, that's going to be... Well, 2-2 tie. Chippy's again going to look up at this top window. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be home, as Mags is instead going to be heading towards the garage. VW's kind of looking around here. I'm on the wrong feed, aren't I? Yes, I am.
Looking at the delayed one.
I was doing
Yep.
the same thing earlier. You're looking at the stream 10 like 5 seconds
Like
delay.
I clicked into the stream to, yeah, I clicked into the stream in order to respond to something, I think. And then I was just staring at the feed.
I'm surprised that they have the bombs so far over here, but I guess they're starting to slowly make their way over.
They're getting over. The moment we spotted anything, Blockboy's gonna get this bomb down. It doesn't look like anyone from Chicago's really noticed. As they're finally gonna realize it.
Oh yeah, this man's controller is busted.
Yeah, he was just shooting the ground when trying to put a
I think his bumpers are probably broken. That's what I would
he's on
understand.
something like bumper jumper flip now. I think. I want to say his paddles broke, something along those lines.
He's gonna give up his position and he's gonna run out. I don't know how he got that. It's not gonna be stupid a 1v4.
Oh, Snoop. That looked like a sniper to me.
Was that a jump shot to finish the round?
I think so.
It looked like it.
I just saw Chippy jump up
Okay,
in the air. Yeah,
we're
here
gonna
he is,
see
yeah.
it.
Oh no, this was earlier in the
Oh, that was at the very beginning. Okay.
Well, that is going to be a third round going in favor of Toronto. I apologize because we're confusing the hell out of people probably because the teams are flipped.
To be fair, this is the first time that I've messed up the teams. So
Yeah,
my bad.
I think it was, yeah.
It was just me forgetting. There's just so much going on.
Just don't think it's too much to ask that you be perfect on point all the time.
Honestly, I
Senior.
think it isn't. So my entire life up to this point, it was perfect. So it's a small blemish on my perfect record. Yeah, we can't switch the teams during the game, unfortunately. We'd have to catch it and then ask these guys to end it. So
It's not worth it though. Throw off their groove like that.
Yep, I don't know how Blockboy survived back there. And he actually picks up the kill on a cookie somehow. Magnums is now in a 1v3.
he's able
What
to spot
happened?
him there.
Boy
Blockboy
picks up
made
one.
had
Yeah,
some great
Blockboy
finessing around
finessed.
that van. He sat on top of that van and was able to get 2 kills there.
Yeah, 27
Very
seconds
impressive.
to go. Magnums might actually... He's going to isolate a 1v1 over here. Because it looks like Blockboy is actually leaving the bomb site. He's going to get this plant down. Blockboy is going to be working his way, I guess, top piano. The bomb's going to go down. He gets away.
Oh, he's hiding in the dark.
Be a huge 1v1 if Chippy decides to go a little.
Does he see
further
him?
up the
He does
street.
see him.
Mags did see him. It looks like.
Look
Get
at
the
the
camera
trigger
back on too,
discipline.
Mac. Yeah.
Look at the trigger discipline
I
there.
think he saw the other one too on the stairs.
Oh,
He did.
He's gonna chase him now.
Yeah, he's gonna wrap it.
Oh, is he going to
he's
get
on
there
the
in time,
bomb,
though?
I don't think Mags is gonna get here in time. Let's see. It's gonna be a nail biter. No.
He got off of it.
not
Oh, he
quite.
Got
did
it.
it. I thought he got off of it.
Got the defuse.
Very close round there, but going in the Toronto Falters' favor.
Pros don't
On a
fake.
4-3
Pros
round
don't
count.
fake.
Pros don't fake. That's a pro play right there. I don't think that's a thing in this game. Can you hear people defuse the bomb?
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Think so, which is kind of weird because you've been able to hear it in every other game.
At the start of the game, you could hear people pick up bombs.
Pick up
Like,
bombs.
it was really loud.
I think
but
you can
believe
still hear
that's
it,
been
though.
patched since.
I can
Has
I
it?
can still hear it. Yeah, even when my teammates are playing
I
it.
don't play enough S&D to know.
But usually it's you can hear the bomb, right?
Yeah, in
when-
every game, I think you were able to hear it when somebody like opened the briefcase to start planting. That used to be a thing. That was definitely a thing.
In Black Ops 4, I don't think you could hear the plant, but you could hear the defuse. I think that
Oh.
was the case. Snoop getting a nasty pick.
Yep, and that's all going to be Coop now in the 1v3. So it's his turn. Magnum's had his chance last round. He's going to make it in a 1v2, and the shots are going to go down, and he almost picks Eden there. You hear a weapon swap, really? Oh,
Oh,
Great shot. Great
Dropped
shot from
him.
Snoop there.
Right through the dome.
Oh.
That's a critical round to try and change momentum there. Getting up into the 5-2, 5-3 range is no bueno. It's not a good place to be.
Oh, someone was pointing out it's actually not the bomb you hear, it's the weapon swap.
Is it the YY? Is it the constant YY? What do you guys think?
No, like when you put your weapon away to plant the bomb.
Yeah. It's
that
sound.
so it's like a third weapon. That
feel like
makes
Well, no,
audio
it's
range
the
of
sound
that
of
are
you
not gonna be
slinging
great.
your primary, I think is what it is.
sliding and reloading too. Yeah, you can hear all of that. But I'm saying, like, when you have the bomb, I'm assuming it's like how in CS or in Valorant you have, it's considered like another weapon. You unequip one and equip one.
Oh,
That's probably why you
Coop is
can
gonna
hear.
walk straight into the line of sight of Coop. Coop has been living in top piano this entire match, it seems.
Someone's living on a yacht back here. Block Boy just sitting pretty over here.
all the way back.
Big
He
Dylan.
sees the entire cutoff.
Yeah.
Baller.
The entire middle street cutoff right now, and nobody has actually crossed this. You do have number 5. That's going to be Mags. Is walking around the back there.
He does
he
see
sees
him. Tries to get a couple
There's only
shots
30
in.
seconds left, and they
Right,
have
yeah, they're only down to
no
30
sight
seconds though.
control.
Where do they have bomb
Almost
here?
no sight
In the
control. It's
middle
gonna
of the
be rough.
map. Snoop trading that kill. And he's able to pick a
got to
bomb.
do a little more than
Kill.
that. You got to go, and you got to go now. You got to find all the kills. They
Don't have
they
time.
didn't give themselves any time to work with here.
Ugh.
Coop is
Nope,
still
Coop
on
is
this top
still up-
piano,
Still up here, just chilling.
and he
That'll
gets
be-
dropped, and that's going to be Mags last alive.
Mhm.
And that's going to be another round to Chicago. So like we were saying earlier about Chicago is a lot better Miami team than we probably gave them credit for. It's showing.
You mean Toronto aren't the team still switched?
Mm-hmm. Good.
There we go. And we just broke another viewership record. We are now at 107.
Wow.
And I assure everyone, I believe that is going to continue to rise as this grand finals goes on, because these two teams are coming for it, coming
They
for
are.
each other.
Yeah, as it is right now, Chicago is up one map. Toronto Falters did win the first set of 5, leading to a reset here.
Teams are switched right now, in case anyone just tuning in is a little confused
Yes.
as far as the things we're saying.
Snoop missing 2 snaps on the block boy there. Could have been huge.
Chippy getting a nice pick on Snoop there.
Sniper battle.
Block Boy does
Chippy
have the
wins this
bomb, and
round.
I think he has a free plant. No one's gonna see him back here. Looks like Eaton is
Didn't
tracking
rotate
back.
over to A at all.
Yeah, Block Boy is they're sort of aware of this. I think as the bomb is going to go down. Block Boy's definitely put some favoritism towards this bomb site. To be honest, so far, as he's not going to be the last alive in a 1v2. He's going to track Mags in the middle of the map.
Nice.
He's going to pick him off.
1v1.
Just missed them.
What a great jump into the window.
That was.
I think Eaton did see him though.
Eden might just go for the defuse here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta go prone.
Oh, he's wrapping around towards
Oh, no,
me.
no, he's got it. He's got it. Yep.
Wow, what?
He
Oh,
gets
that was
it.
horrible timing on his part.
Pros
We're at
don't
111.
fake.
We're still climbing.
Pros don't
look at us
fake.
go, guys.
Eaton doing
111 now.
absolutely the exact same thing that they did to him.
As the viewer count rises, we want to remind you this is a charity stream. We are doing a charity stream for Gamers Outreach. Exclamation point donate in the chat if you would like to help us reach our goals. We've already done a couple wacky things today. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, just a quick reminder too. After this grand finals, we are going to be eating a habanero for myself. Some what are you eating, Mr. Chairforce? What do you got?
I got some fried chicken and I'm throwing some ghost pepper hot sauce on it. That has warnings all over the bottle. We'll see how it goes.
They're just suggestions.
No, these are legit warnings.
For the
TJV
kids.
coming in with 5 to the substitute. Much appreciated, Tanner.
And then
First blood going in favor of Chicago. As Snoop is gonna run his way through here with the bomb.
Oh,
on the
man.
topic of subs and or ad revenue, cheers, any money that is earned that isn't donated directly to the charity we are actually donating any and all revenue earned in this stream for the 24 hours. So any subs, I mean, that's the same thing as supporting the charity, guys. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, he tried to go for the beatdown, but he was jumping. He didn't get a lunge.
5-5. Round 11.
5-5. Round 11, baby. To take map 2.
Salvo, I like that. We are going to be eating a habanero. Unfortunately, Eaton is not the one who's going to be eating it. I will be eating it.
I think we can also get Mags involved in this too. He offered earlier today, so I think we're going to get 3 people eating some hot stuff.
Oh, man.
Round 11 baby.
Attack is in favor of Chicago.
By the way,
Black screen.
Chicago is the purple Toronto Falters. We switched teams.
Sorry, flipped around teams. As this will be huge, actually, if Chippy walks his way out here for this. I think he's pretty safe, though, behind this. Actually, oh, he's not. Snoop might have caught him there.
I don't know if they can
Chippy
see
peeks
each
out
other.
again. They can. If he walked around the corner. Chippy walked around the corner. But I think Snoop was looking away at the time.
Chippy's kind of playing on an island here, going for a flank.
He's going all the way around.
No, that's not Chippy. Block Boy. Block Boy is going for a
all the way around.
Flanks.
He's going to check out the sights, take a little swim.
It'll be absolutely huge. But it depends, I guess, if Chicago executes.
Oh, Chippy getting
Chippy
a nice
will
pick.
pick off Cookie for first blood.
First pick.
But Block Boy's coming, and they've stalled out long enough. They've stalled it out.
It's going to be 4v2.
This is going to be huge.
Eaton gets one. It's going to be
all down to Snoop in a 1v3.
They still don't know Block Boy has flanked all the way around into their spawn.
He flanked, reflanked.
Oh, the round's over. Bomb is out mid-map. Snoop is stuck at A, or Snoop is stuck at B. He doesn't even have time to go plant.
That is unfortunate.
I didn't see
that was
how
a little
Bomb ended up all the way
anticlimactic,
over
to be
there.
honest.
I thought there was a big fight. I thought Block Boy was going to come in, clean a couple people up. Nope. My man Block Boy just flanked and then reflanked where he just, came from. Coop picking that mags up. Yeah, and looks like they were swapping over to A. I don't like that call.
No, not at all. It seemed like a solo play too. He just started running straight to A with no help.
Yeah. You have Eaton and Snoop sitting there in that garage, and that's it. You just decide to take that bomb over to A. I mean, you get picked off, and that's what happens. Sometimes you got to make those calls, but I mean, just ended up running out of time.
That was a hell of a match.
I mean, a 5-5. I think that's the first one I've seen on stream today.
I think so.
Let's see.
Trying to find the map count.
So I think that should stay.
No, I can edit it myself. There we go. Yeah.
I got you. I'm updating that.
Yeah,
so
I think there's a way to do it. It's edit com !MC, and then you can edit the command.
Should have had a neutral host for finals. To be fair, the Eaton host is pretty central. It's Kansas.
Yeah. It's Kansas Fiber.
Kansas Fiber. I'm not sure where our new guys are from. Toronto Falters has been doing a really good job, and also, like, from the maps that I've watched, I don't really think it's a huge host issue. I just think that these guys are good. These guys have been consistently putting up big numbers, making big plays. So, I think usually it's pretty obvious sometimes when you see like a host taking over.
Battle.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those, especially because Toronto has been able to pull out a couple of big wins. And then I think Chicago has pretty much done the same. Yeah, like Corner's just saying, Eaton would probably have been the best host for everybody to get a good connection. As for neutral host, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. But I mean, that's in a perfect world, Let's see, one sec.
This is the way.
Yeah, Eaton sucks. It's all host. That's right, chap. Eaton stinks.
I mean, that's just factual.
It's all host. Because when he drops 50 bomb on my host, yeah, it's all host.
It sounds like host to me, brother.
He lives 1,500 miles away from me.
All right.
Kooky, I gotta eat dinner. Okay. Just go swallow a glizzy, like you've been saying all day.
Yeah, go eat glizzies, brother.
Jeez, Kooky. All right, raid control. Last time, old guys LA played this map. They were down 2-0, very quick. Really no issue by the other team to get them down 0-2, and they came roaring back 3-2. Got like 3 sets of streaks, no problem.
It's either hosts or
walls. If they go down
walls.
2-0 again against this team, it's going to be a death sentence for sure. They cannot start a slow this time.
Yeah, especially on control, right?
Absolutely.
I just want you guys to know that the names have been the right and correct order every single time this tournament.
Somebody didn't spawn in.
You cannot
Yeah,
prove
we don't have
otherwise.
everyone in.
It's actually the
It says
respawn
English.
thing
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's a
covering
covering
somebody.
up.
Okay.
And this time it's on the
Control
bottom
thing.
half. Like, why? Hello?
Be
So we are
consistent. Come
missing-
on.
I can't. Who are we missing? I can't think of them.
Block Boy.
Sing.
Block boy. Yeah.
Yep. Lock boy.
Well, I mean, that was a very fast 3 down for Chicago.
And they go straight
And they
for
flood
B hit.
straight towards B. It's only number 6. Chippy's the only one here. Snoop is going to push him right back out, but actually through
Ooh,
the window, it looks like.
I don't think you have to. You cannot push back here. Playing control on this. If you push their jungle, I think they spawn in front of the hill.
Yeah, they're gonna spawn like on top of A.
Yeah,
basically.
they spawn on top of A. I mean, Snoop's back here, so he's able to get some free kills or some free time on there. Might be able to even pick
Snoop
one up.
living. Did he get one? Did he get one kick on B?
No, but he was
Looks like he did.
close.
No.
I think they've got one.
Not on
They
B.
barely get one tick on B, and they are going to capture A here. Give themselves a lot more time.
Yep, that's going to be
Only
a
a
minute
4 life.
45 on the clock, but they're down by 3.
Only a 3 life differential. I don't think raid has come down to life differentials though.
Yeah, it
I really
usually
don't.
cap really quickly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but especially because nowadays, like, you just
Oh,
stack
it's a
the
wild
hill. You get a wave of
He-
kills.
they snuck behind this guy. Oh, and
This is
he's
oh, and then he re-snuck behind them. Oh no.
that's huge. I mean, Cookie
Could be
was still
down
able to
to
get one.
Such a big
Play by
there.
Chippy.
Yep, so Cookie's he's actually on the point here.
Oh,
But he will get caught from the middle pool area, and he is going to go down. So that's going to be a full reset coming out of Chicago. With Toronto maintaining a 3-life lead right now, it's a great shutout at BW. As they're going to start, there's going to be a big fight in kitchen here. Magnums is going to pick up one. As that's the second goes down as well. It's going to be the last 2 players sitting over here, over towards Hut. And Zena's going to find the last guy in here, and this is just going to be a stack on the hill. The last guy's in the water here? Yeah, there he is.
2 players there. They're still spawning really close to hill. They're able to come back and wipe them, no problem, really.
Chippy waiting for his reinforcements
You
here.
would push for OGLA. Kuki gets traded out. Eaton trades him. One more mid-map. This could be dangerous. Not quite. They're not
That
gonna have enough
first
people to
tick for
do
B
any sort of
here.
damage. Yeah. Eaton doing a good job staying up on hill.
Yep, he gets that one as well. That's going to be a second
Get
tick,
2.
actually.
That's
and he
four.
gets a third.
That's a wipe.
That's going to be the
wipe.
map for.
That's
This is
gotta
it.
be.
That's
Yep.
the map for
That's the
OGLA.
round.
They just
Yep.
spawned so far away here. And I wasn't able to look at the kills either. I think maybe one of us should look at that. Just the cap on this hill, it arrives so fast, man. Once you get a couple
Olong
kills,
Johnson.
Eden got his
with
streaks
another
apparently too on
$26.
this.
Olong Johnson with another $26. That puts him up to $200 donated on the day. That is wild, man. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Eaton got streaks. Does he now? Yes, he does. Let's take a look at
Eaton Bob SquarePants. All right, he's Eaton Bob SquarePants now.
Hi.
I don't know. Corner just wanted me to say that.
Corner's just decided that's what his name is now. It looks like Toronto decided to go B here.
So Eden's continuing to fry in here on the basketball court. It's literally just his territory.
He is on a 7 streak too. So So I don't know. Honestly, at this point, just avoid Eaton and go the opposite hill.
The problem is you're eventually going to have to run into him, as that Hellstorm's going to pick up everybody. Blockboy, yeah, Blockboy and BW both go down right there. Eden is still, he's on a 10 kill spree, including those kills right now. As Cookie's going to work his way through mid. Blockboy's going to pick up 2, actually. And a 3rd as well. So Eden's finally going to have to move over towards this hill to join his friends here. As he decides to drop the streaks, and he's... Did he just re-earn an artillery?
Is he going to kill himself? Oh, nope.
Finally goes down. I wonder how close he was to streaks, or if he lapped over, actually, on that one.
He was probably close to lapping. But I mean, I guess you couldn't tell. He used his cruise missile and then his artillery.
I mean, if they don't win this round, that's a huge investment for nothing. So, I mean, the fact that he used both of those, I don't know if he used them intending to re-earn them again after that with his current streak on his life. But that's a massive investment to put both those kills in. And then like, they have to win this round now.
And Cookie channeling his inner Snoop and picking up the Dark Matter AK here. And Max is just doing work from atop of bedroom. Takes a little dip. Just trying to finesse, make sure that he's not found. And he falls off the map. Mags, my guy.
Pulling the Clayster here.
I was just talking real good about you.
Pulling the Clayster here, that gives them full poolside control now. I think there's 3.
2, 3, 5, 7
hill.
Claysters.
Well, yeah, 3 just went in.
Huge kills here.
Hey, he comes back with a nice 2-piece
One more on the
though.
hill.
One more, yeah, it's still on the hill right there. That's a great shot out of Chippy there. But he's gonna hop on the hill as well. This is gonna be the cap for Toronto.
Yeah,
this is the cap.
Nice desperation attempt, but didn't work out.
Eaton using
1-1 round
both of his streaks as well, man.
Yeah, that was a massive investment, and it really just wasn't worth it. I think that's a mistake. I hear an echo, actually. Is that me?
It could have been. That's probably me.
Okay.
I think sometimes people are a little too stingy with their streaks, but there's a time and a place. I feel like it's very rare you ever need to use both streaks, one right after the other.
Yeah, I can't say I agree with the streaks used, especially because, like, oh, you could have carried that into, say we went to round 5.
Mm-hmm.
If it's close and, like, you're trying to close out this round or something, then sure, but it was middle of the round, and you used it twice onto A. And, like, chances are you were going to give up A to begin with. That's how these control maps work.
Yeah.
On a map like Raid especially, where it's an even location, like, you were going to give up A. That's essentially what it's always come down to so far, as we've seen today. So I can't say I agree with it, but what's done is done. There's no more streaks left. Hey, the glitch fixed itself.
Oh, I did.
Beautiful.
So we got the A cap coming in early for Chicago.
Yep, already in.
So lives are in favor of Chicago here.
Not by many, just 1 life right now.
People love to slide around, man. Just makes so much noise in this game. It's not even worth it anymore. Yeah, things slow down for just a second. And Cookie thinking it's Black Ops 4. A nice little L trigger everywhere. Coop with a nasty 3-piece.
Only Eaton could take him down.
Well, he was one shot, so somebody had to.
Real quick.
Somebody had to there. With 1:30, it is going to be 3 life lead for Toronto, so that 3-piece is literally the life lead at the moment. This Coop's working around again. He is going to put some shots out.
Full stun on the Kookie mid, but Kookie is able to get out with his life. They're getting into top bedroom. There's 2 of them in bedroom. One gets killed. What about the other one? Is Ian gonna be able to get this other guy in bedroom?
Coop's able to keep
ring around the rosy.
Yeah, they're literally running around each other, man. I was hoping for an assassination. When you're on the big stage, you gotta make the big plays.
Down. Eaton gets another one. Toronto had 2 kills to stop their push, 3 kills now to stop their push. Not looking like a good round for old guy Chicago right now.
Yeah, they've only got 3 other lives remaining.
Only chance right now is a
Ooh.
perfect team wipe. That definitely will not help their case. Flank from open stairs.
Chippy
Gets
doing a
two
really
piece,
good job here.
And this is that's just about this round. No respawns. 3v a lot. 3v12, I think.
Sounds good to me, man.
8 + 4. Quick maths.
It's just gonna be Eden. Watch Eden just kill everybody by himself.
You'd have to do it 3 times over. So Toronto Falters take the second round for themselves here. So they're up one round, looking to close this out and take a series lead. Actually, it would be the second time after they reset the bracket here. And I think this is on Eaton's host. So
Yes, it is. Believe so is the first hard point. They should be hosting 1-3-5 here.
I mean, Eden's 25 and 15. He's literally got the backpack out. As Mags picks up 2 to open it up. Mags has pulled out an AK.
Trying to help him out.
Mags also pulled out a Jansport to see if he can do something.
Kills are going to go down middle. That's going to be both Eden and Snoop dropping right now in the middle of the map.
I'm surprised that they're doubling back. I would have just pushed through.
I mean, like, trying to get that cut off there probably would have been really good. Like, if you wrap around back through laundry area here and you try and get that cut off. But Chippy, I mean, is going to start going to work here.
Yeah.
As progress did go in over at B as well. They did get a tick there. As A will also have a tick come in. That was a great shot out of
Chippy here on a 4 streak now.
Cookie's going to be up next. He's going to go down, and they're just lining up for him.
Yeah, and I mean, he's just playing smart, you know. He's moving around, making sure that he's just unpredictable here. And it looks like he's working for streaks.
Everything.
Oh, they were waiting for him.
Finally goes down. Of course, it's Eden.
Eaton getting another 2. Cookie picking up 1 for himself as well. They know where the last guy is here, so at least they can focus on these guys respawning and, you know, make another break, at least through mid, maybe? Yeah, and that's where they're all headed. Ooh.
Well, guys, LA are going to need a lot more help than just Eaton. A lot of miracle to win this map here.
Yep, 1 tick into B as well as Eden is on a 5 kill spree, so the backpack is getting a little bigger here. As you do have a 4 life lead actually for OG, for old guys.
And Mags is just popping shots at Chippy, and Chippy doing the same here. Chippy's been having a really great game here, and it's just been really annoying to these Chicago guys.
Yep, but Snoop just picked up a 3-piece in the middle of the map. That just took you out everybody, so Coop's the only one back here. Because everyone else is dead. There's only 7 lives left.
They're going out to
Snoop
help
picks up another, so Snoop's also on a 6 kill spree.
Oh,
Mags in
Mags.
the back here. You'll finally, Mags will pick up 2 before he drops. Snoop is...
These spawns, man.
Eaton gets their back jungle, so Eaton got to spawn out and close to laundry.
Ooh, did get the artillery.
Did
He
get
got
the
his
artillery.
That'll be huge. Assuming
I'm just
he doesn't
curious
have
to
to
see if
spend
he-
it now.
He's got it.
He's
Yeah,
using
he
it now,
has
yeah.
to.
They have to. They have to make it to the next round. There's no point saving it.
Oh, count it.
Yep.
Just gotta clear these guys out here.
Gets another one. There he goes.
Stay alive.
20 seconds. One more wipe is
It's
gonna
good plays by Mr. Snoop here.
As the guy in the pool just went down as well. The water's dead. This is the last few because it's the last 5 seconds or so right now.
It's all up to Mags here.
Mags is gonna get the kill.
He's
gonna be down to block boy.
Nice.
Last alive.
Got it.
We're going to round 5.
Going round 5 in the control.
Now that is optimal streak usage right there, right? You need to use it, so you use it.
He got him in the nick of time.
Yeah, and just,
I mean,
That was
stingy
perfect.
complaint. Like the thing where you talk about stingy, I think someone trying to be stingy would have been like, "We're gonna save this for round 5."
yeah.
But there's no point saving it for round 5 if you don't get to round 5. And if he didn't use it there, they wouldn't have got to round 5. They wouldn't be here.
Yep.
As Chicago's actually on defense. They did come
It's-
out with the kill lead. Eden probably single-handedly carried them over the edge here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Wonder if Max AK is going to be the factor here to win.
I wouldn't be
this final
surprised,
round.
to be honest.
Worked well for him last round, it seemed like.
We're gonna have 2 players hopping on a B here.
2 on B.
To start off with. Cookie's gonna be the one that challenges out here. He is gonna win that gunfight. That's a great shot.
Great position
Chippy's
by
got
the
him
guy
trapped here in
pool,
the
I
corner
think.
here. As Eden will pick up one before he drops the block, boys. So that's 1.5 ticks into B.
There's a second
That's
one
the
there.
second tick into B.
There's enough on it. I think this is going to be a cap for
This is gonna be B
Toronto.
cap.
Wow.
This is a B cap. They get it. Now it's all down to A, and that's gonna be problematic here.
Oh, get him.
Big kill for Kuki on stairs there.
Yeah, and it looks like Cookie's now starting to come alive here.
Yep, is that it? Well, I mean, this is going to be the A defense, and this is going to be huge here, as they're just going to body stack the point. All 4 players are in there right now.
Yeah, they got 1.5 now.
Yeah, Kuki can't afford to be sitting on the head glitch right now. They got to get in.
That's
He's
2.
You got to get in there because it's going.
Max
It's
gets
going.
2.
One's
Chicago's
cute.
finally going to get the kills down. They'll finally get him out.
They clear the hill, but is it a little too late?
We will see if it's too late. They need 1 tick onto A. Old Guys LA has to be flawless here.
I mean,
They
the
are set
lives.
up quite
I
well
thought that
here.
math push was absolutely brilliant.
That was a great push there out of Toronto, actually, and that probably should have worked.
Block
Big
boy
kill
coming on the
from
back.
Max here.
Yep.
Doesn't
That's
get him.
really
Blockboy
good
gets
teamwork
traded
right
out.
there.
But that is going to be
Here on
they
A.
lost the fight on the hard
Snoop
point.
has to
Oh.
go huge. Snoop has to go absolutely massive here to win them, to keep him in the map.
Yeah.
I don't
He
think they're gonna
doesn't.
get
He
there.
goes down, and Toronto will take it. This has been an incredible grand finals.
Tavo,
That is Toronto with a 2-1 map count lead now.
we're actually not sponsored by Turtle Beach, so we can't do a listen-in. The best we can do is, like... Actually, we can just do a listen-in. Sponsored by no one.
I mean, we could be sponsored by
Wow.
Chair Force One.
Yeah, but... His headset
I mean,
doesn't
but-
work half the time, so...
Hey, I switched headsets. Thank you very much.
Where's your Chipotle code? Hashtag burrito. Yeah, there you go. Exclamation mark burrito. I don't know who to call for this, man. It is now anybody's series. OG, I think, is only taking the S&Ds so far.
They took the hard point in convincing fashion too.
When?
The
The first hard point.
You say
First map.
convincing?
Convincing is like 250
Yeah, they
to
won.
150.
Yeah,
That's
they
like,
won it by like
120
120
even.
points.
That was like 10 points. I will say, though, Toronto is giving them more than a run for their money. They have reset the bracket. So first and foremost, if people weren't such sticklers, they'd already be my champs. I'm just saying. But because we have a bracket reset, they are also now in the lead with a 2-1 map count.
And we're going on to Toronto's host for this hard point. The first hard point was on the Old Guys LA host. Let's see. They won it in a very convincing fashion, and I wonder if that will be the factor going into this next map, this next hard point.
Would this be Eaton's three-peat? I don't know.
No, he hasn't won the.
No.
He hasn't won a tournament.
It'd be his two-peat. I'm pretty sure it would be his two-peat. Just dropped 40 for an L. Well,
We cannot do a listen in because they are not using the cord for comms. They're not using our Discord for comms right now, and we're not going to make them move into here,
Yeah, that might throw up
and
their
mess up their
mojo.
vibe.
Yep.
they're
There
not.
will be more toonies come
He did not win
January.
the pro mod. He was on my team for the pro mod. We got smoked.
I didn't get smoked. I don't know what you're talking about.
We got third.
We got third convincingly, I would like to say.
Yeah, that was a convincing bronze medal. Hell yeah.
I would like to
Let's go.
also state the fact that there was a very big gap between third and second place.
Yeah, there was. And another.
It was
huge
a
gap between
convincing.
first and second.
It was a very convincing loss in that losers final.
So, do with that what you will. But all I
Yeah,
know is
mean, to be
a medal is a medal.
to be fair with the listen-ins, like we have to give people a lot of advance notice as well, because someone's gonna say something that they're not supposed to on stream, and then we get banned. So we'll see eventually, but like for now, that's the reason why we don't do any of this, because people get heated. Like even if it's a casual league, people get heated. They'll say something that's not supposed to be said, and then we get it. So listen-ins may be a thing for what we'll see eventually. But for now, that's why we tend to avoid it, because we'd like to not get shredded by terms of service, just because someone decides to get heated.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes
and then
even
anyone
when
who hasn't been paying attention, Twitch has recently added a whole new slew of bannable words and phrases, things that, regardless of your political affiliation or whatever you follow, or whether or not you agree with it, it's like we still have to follow it, us personally.
Yeah, those words like I'm kidding.
actually I can say them. It's fine.
No,
Gyms,
no.
You have a Bean Boozled that is waiting to be claimed from Mr. Olong Johnson. Mr. Olong Johnson.
I am sorry. Juicy pear or booger?
Oh, I mean, we're gonna take a look and see which one you get, right?
I love Johnson's last comment. The CFP committee values quality losses. No.
All right, Jims, you're now on the big screen.
I got booger again, man. Come on.
At least it wasn't a taco.
Come on.
Oh, Sheep's asking about his drawing.
I do have your drawing to be done as soon as this is over.
Well,
We have a good amount of things that we have to pick up.
I think we should do the hot stuff first, and then you do it while you're struggling with.
So this says that he wants me to draw a
Yes, he does,
picture
in fact.
of myself eating grasshopper tacos. Now, personally for me, I don't know if there's enough brushes and paint to show off my physique, my form, the amount of experience that I have eating tacos, but I will try my best. Also, it could just be me just upchucking crickets. So I don't know. We'll see how creative we can get here. We need a stream sticker for Mr. Ricklepix. And I think other than that, we should be
For the kids.
we should be pretty caught up. Oh, did they ask me if I was ready? Are they ready? Yeah, they're probably ready. They'll be fine.
Seems like it. We are going straight into map 4 now. Again, Toronto with the 2-1 map count lead. Garrison hardpoint. The first hardpoint of the series went convincingly in OGLA's fashion, so we will see if Toronto can win this map convincingly in their fashion.
These are probably wrong, so... Oh, no.
We got the teams incorrect.
No.
We nailed it.
I nailed it.
All right.
Just when I doubt
Okay.
myself.
Garrison,
50-50
map
for a
4.
grasshopper.
Excuse me? You speak English? 35 for a listening. Let's go, boys. Well, they got to get into a Discord call. That never works. It's never worked once for me.
Hey, Edgar, it's really hard to cast the black screen. I don't know if you know that.
It's not me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we are going to have Chicago going up with a few-point lead off the start. Blockboy is going to slide in. Got to run interference here on this hill. The spawns have flipped around, though, actually. So I believe Chicago started out on the right side of the map. They've now moved to the left. We're going to have players kind of flying in here as Blockboy's running in with the pistol. He will finally get dropped by Mags, but he trades out on a Snoop. But Toronto's going to take this early lead. Getting these last few kills. You do see number 5 Cookie's already set up on the next hard point. Watching top green.
Shot punch. Got a shot punch.
It's not Black Ops 4 though.
It still works.
Just as good.
It really is.
Coop picks up a great double kill there. That was a big double there, and Cookie will go down. So all Chicago's gonna spawn out is just Eden, sitting in the back alley right now, kind of running around interference and distracting the other team. As they're still hunting for Eden back here. He finally goes down, and Mags and Snoop both get cleaned up from the front door by Coop. As Coop will pick up a third with a pistol.
I respect the chow.
He's on a 5 spree, 7 and 2 to open this up.
Thanks for the $30 anti.
Much appreciated, anti.
Yeah, Coop said it's my time to shine. He was like, I want to say he was like 1 off from streaks too.
He didn't make it. We're seeing that. I mean, look at them. Both Coop and Eden right now are currently 8 and 3. As the rotate is coming in for P3, you do have Chicago is gonna give this one up. And the hardpoint is gonna pop, and now we're gonna have the players moving in through storage. Actually, he gets dropped, so Coop goes down there. BW is gonna be the only player up. Did Snoop just spawn in the middle of the map?
I think so.
Did anyone see that?
I think he spawned up right when there was someone in this hangar. Eden had just killed him. It was just a little bit of bad timing, it seems like, but
That was okay, because I just saw him, like, he spawned literally in the middle of 3 arrows. It was like, that's not supposed to happen.
OGLA may have had a poor start, but they are looking to bring it all back on this hill.
With a big hold.
A near flawless hold.
Jims, as somebody who's played with Eaton, does that caliber of player make you play worse?
Sorry. Can you repeat the question? I jinxed them again.
Does the caliber of player that Eaton is, does that make you play worse? Like knowing that there's someone on your team that is just a absolute superstar, and that'll more likely
kill spree.
That'll more than likely carry you to victory. Does that make you play make dumb plays?
Yes, it does. I would say.
I'm just curious.
Because I know that I can run into a hill and die, and he's going to get every other kill around me. So it just doesn't matter. I can make any play, and he's just going to get everybody. It's great.
So here's my thing is, I know Mags is a really good player. I know Snoop is a really good player. I also know Cookie's a really good player, right? You can only have too many good players. That's why it seems like these guys aren't playing up to the level that I usually expect to see, and Eaton is still doing Eaton things. On the other hand, you have Toronto, who they've literally just been taking turns going back and forth, doing really well map to map. Right? And that's why I'm just like, I would like to understand, why is that? Is there just not enough kills to go around, or I think people don't know what to do when they don't know what to do with themselves when they're not shooting at somebody. If that makes sense.
So you're saying that because Eaton is so cracked that it actually hurts his teammates?
Okay, so in football, soccer, you need to know how to make plays when you're not on the ball, right? I feel like it's the exact same thing here. Like, you need to know what to do, like where to be, so that even though you're not going to go get a kill, you're giving an advantage to your team. So you have to, in the sense, play
how about we talk
play
about
a team
how
off the
well
ball.
Toronto's playing right now, because they're winning by close to 70 points, and there's Coop on their team who's doing just as good as Eaton right now.
And that's what I mean, though. Like, Toronto Falters has been doing an amazing job every single map, and it's been different kinds of players.
Like, basically what you're saying is it's the whole team
versus one superstar.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's been plenty of, I guess, spreading out of the glory. Don't get me wrong, Eaton has shredded, but I just feel like kind of across the board they're all kind of lending a hand in their own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and I think Bert brings up the point that good players are bad players, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean,
if you can't be too good, you can't be too good.
There's a difference between being a good player and a good teammate as well. And I'm not saying like if you're a good player and you're a bad teammate, like you're selfish and you're bringing your team down. Sometimes you can have a player who's plays at a certain level that that doesn't like mesh well with his team. So I mean, I can see that, and I'm not specifically saying that like Eaton is doing that to his team. He's not. I'm just saying that I think there's arguments to be made for both sides, that there are really good players that can bring down teams, but there are also really good players who are cracked, but also good teammates and can lead their team. And so, as far as looking at how Eaton players or how this has gone, I don't know. I don't think Eaton has hurt his team in any way, shape, or form.
Because it's
here's the other argument that I could say. So I'm a bad player, therefore if I am bad and I'm missing things on the map and forcing my teammates to cover for me, am I improving them as a teammate?
Well, no, not there. No. If you can definitely bring down your team by just being a bad player. That is something that's where I live, honestly. So I know that one to be true.
So now that I've absolutely thrown off the train and derailed it completely, we're back to Old Guy Chicago, bringing it back to at least a 5-point lead, while Jims was back there talking about some 70-point lead, which, to be honest, never really existed. Because here it is, tie game, and we're going into the second rotation.
Hey,
Wookie just went on a 5-kill spree as well.
Yes, I agree. I agree with the rest of the chat saying that we should now focus on this game instead of one individual.
I only see one person saying that.
Anyway.
So I think Chicago's finally found their rhythm, and this is what I want, right? I want them to always be at this rhythm.
Eden with another great kill on Block Boy there mid. Eden has been anchoring this hill so well. They are nearly flawless on P3, and that is what has gotten them back into the game, in my opinion.
So I want to also note that Eden is literally almost triple positive. Look at like the level of outslaying that is currently happening for OG Chicago is ridiculous, and they're only ahead by 50 points. Which I say only, they were literally down on the map for a majority of this game by like approximately 70 points for the duration of that first rotation. But the fact that Toronto is down by so many kills, like the differential right now is like minus like 20, and it was this close. They were leading most of the game. And that's just
Toronto
a testament, honestly, just to their gameplay right now. Is like they're playing this so well, while being outslayed so heavily. This is basically like in the CDL, a lot of teams that played against Optic when Optic was losing hard points, where Optic's raw slaying power was winning everything except the hard points.
I think another great call here is Kuki, who, if I remember correctly, was something like 5-13. So he's gone on quite a bit of a spree too during this comeback.
He was on a 5 spree at one point earlier. But Chicago, if they hold this, which it looks like they're going to do, they're going to come within 5 points. Actually, I should not have said that because they're probably about to get broken.
And they have spawns 4 new. Where we're not trying to curse them. Don't curse. Come on, Kuki, get this kill.
No, I think they hold this.
Okay, no curse is happening. They have spawns 3, 2. No one from Toronto's even close.
That's gonna be 250.
Oh,
no.
There we go. All right, guys. Map flippin' 5. We're getting another.
Another map 5.
At everyone peeing in the cord.
Holy shit.
It's rigged. Nah, don't ping any more people in the cord now.
No, I do want to point out too, and I'd very much like us for this final game to touch on. In my opinion, I think we've done a really, really good job of pointing out how good Chicago is, and I do think Toronto deserves a little bit of love in here. Toronto has been kicking ass this series, and we cannot deny this.
No, we thought that this Old Guy Chicago team was going to run through the tournament. Absolutely no problem. We know what everyone on this team is capable of, and Toronto's taking them not only to a map 5 in this series, but a second series in map 5. They've already beaten them in one series.
Yep.
Which is something that basically no one else in this Discord has been able to do in a tournament so far.
I would also like the fact that we don't really know these guys. This is their first tournament with us here at the Call of Duty Rec League. So I wouldn't say that we knew for a fact that our mod team, we just knew that they were really good, right? So I mean,
we were aware of their skill already. We just were not aware of Toronto's skill.
You just can't compare it. Yeah. We had nothing to compare it to. So obviously, these guys have just completely, came from nowhere for us.
Another note, I mean, this is the second time this has happened too, because in the Pro Mod tournament, we had the EU guys run the table all through losers bracket to get into the final. It was a brand new team against the mod team that we didn't see before. So this is the second time we've had a newcomer team show up in the grand finals to play. But it's another thing. I like this is another testament as well to Toronto's adaptability. They got smoked by Chicago 3-0 earlier in the winter semifinals. They got literally torn to shreds by Chicago, and then they come back, they make the adjustments, and here we are. We're in a 3-1. They took the first series 3-1. Up until that point, Chicago had only lost a single map this entire tournament. And then Toronto comes in, hands them 3, takes the first series, and now here we are on map 5. Like, this is a ridiculous adjustment that has been made by this team.
They have found their groove, whether it was using other attachments or they just got a fire lit under their butt. I'm not sure, but they have definitely found their rhythm, and they have brought it all the way back to a second series, map 5. This is about to be a fantastic match.
Part of it too is also, I guess, the recovery on the Chicago end, to be able to, like, to run the control that was that close, lose it, and then come back into map 4. And be losing for like 3/4 of that map until the end, where they decided to go on like a 100-point streak, basically. But this is just like an incredible recovery on both sides, which is why I'm so excited for this.
I'm glad we get to see streaks, though. I think streaks are very, very entertaining. It's a little bit harder to see in this game. I don't know if it's a codcaster thing or maybe we just aren't doing it right. But I want to say before, when you used to pan over to one of the players using streaks, you could see where they were placing it, or even seeing the cruise missile come down. Am I wrong to say that? Was that not a thing in Black Ops 4?
Yeah, you could see them. So I think the artillery you can see on the iPad thing that he pulls out. You can see the cursors appear there, but it doesn't have like the full mini map like what you're supposed to see.
Okay. The cruise missile is
I'm pretty sure you're not wrong. I'm pretty sure you're not wrong.
The cruise missile, you should be able to see like the top-down view, right?
Yeah, like from the view, from their POV of like the missile shooting out is what you should be able to see. Yeah.
So I mean, other than that though, I think, like I said, I've always enjoyed watching streaks. I know some people are like very, very hardcore, like it should be guns, boots on the ground, nothing else. Pick 10. But I enjoy watching streaks. I feel you should be rewarded for doing so well, especially in this game. In this game, if you're only getting a streak if you go, is it like a 7 or 8 kill streak?
Something like that. I think you need 7.
Yeah. So
oh, sorry to interrupt. Just want to make sure that team sides are correct as people are loading into this lobby.
Yeah, I swapped them over. We should be all set.
Solid.
All right, so in the first
I think
series,
the lobby broke.
The only map that OGLA won was the Checkmate S&D. They did win it 6-2. The sniper battle between Snoop and Chippy went in Snoop's favor, and I think that was the catalyst for them to win that game. So let's see what happens here.
That was the only map they won in that first series.
Yep.
It was the Checkmate S&D.
It was 6-2. It was a 6-2.
And we're back again. Also, for those wondering why there's repeated maps and things like that, it was randomly drawn map pools. So that is why we're seeing Checkmate twice in our grand final.
There's also a couple. Yeah, I can do that. There's also a couple of sorry. There's also, what is it? 3? Maybe 4 control maps?
There's
Only
4
3.
total right now. Yep. To be fair, we did see Garrison in like every single series from when I started casting onwards. But there was different controls. Or there should have been.
All right, they're asking if I can try and get a delay on here, but I think I have to end the stream.
You do.
I do. It's not gonna happen. We can't do a delay. Sorry, gents.
What's the
The
what's the map?
Which team is asking?
They're all just being weirdos, man. It's game 5. What can I say? Bloods are boiling.
Yeah.
Hacks are coming out. I'm just kidding. We've nobody using hacks on any of these teams. I've watched these guys play all day. So
Yeah, their X-rays and their movement has not indicated they are aware of their enemy's movement.
yep.
No, and I've been watching that closely. I don't think anyone's pre-aiming any sort of wild corner or randomly guessing some sort of flank. I don't think there's anything fishy going on here from what I've seen.
It's a rec league tournament. We're gonna give people benefit of the doubt that their personal integrity is good enough.
I agree.
Let's see here. Let's swap over. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect.
All right, here we go. Map 5, 2-2. It is the final map of this tournament. Winner of this will take our tournament. So we're gonna get right down to it. We're gonna have Chicago on the attack. It looks like they're all kind of gathered here underneath this turbine. Snoop's trying to work, and that is so distracting. Actually, the glitter of the Ultra.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Like on your sight. I've never seen that or I wasn't paying attention to that before, I guess, but that is so distracting to me. It's like, how do you look down the middle? How do you look down the center when it's just glittering around you like that?
Yeah, there's no way I could snipe with that on my gun. Not a shot.
Yep, but Coop is sitting here on the B bomb site. It does look like they're wrapping it towards A. This is going to be another late game rotation, and I think you saw him. Cookie was spotted there by Coop. I don't know if it's been called out, though, because it doesn't look like anyone's moved. As well, Blockboy is not going to finish that kill.
It's currently a 3v4 situation. I think they're trying to collapse here. They got one
They
under
did.
plane.
He did get found there. The bomb plan is going to go down here. BW might be able to spot him, actually. He's not going to see him. Cookie's going to get away. He is going to cross. Oh, that was a great shot there out of Chippy. Chippy got traded out there, though, so it's now just down to BW and a 1v3.
No.
Still a 1v3. I do not believe BW is going to make this happen.
My man's controller died.
Seems like his controller has broken again.
Magnums has no idea. Magnums is literally shouldering in front of him.
What happened?
I mean, you gotta play it safe. I don't fault him for doing that.
Well, Magnums didn't see him. He was going back and forth, like he's looking at this. He looked at this, and he's going back and forth in here, and he doesn't actually notice.
Does anyone know when his controller messed up?
I mean, it was a 1v3 or whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to see if did it mess up when it was a 3v4 or a 1v3 or what?
Well, it looks like he's working again.
Working
I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, for all I know, maybe they were just like, oh, we're going to take a tactical timeout. If you do that in CSGO, right, where it's like, oh, pistol round, we're just going to go hide in a corner and talk for a while. Maybe they were doing that. But the flash is going to come in. The snipe is not going to go through. Chippy might have actually hit Eden there. Wow!
There's going to be one flank.
Did you see him?
One flanking. Oh, he does not run into Eden. He's going to get bombed.
Well, his controller's working again, I can tell you that one.
I'm so surprised that they didn't see each other.
Yeah, I don't know how BW got away with this one, to be honest. He's going to walk right into Snoop. Snoop is going to miss the shot, actually. As you saw him move, so we saw the rotation.
Nice, good range.
Oh, that was a great shot. But yeah, that was a great three-piece out of Eden, as we're going to see that here. He's going to get the shot onto somebody here. Yeah, and he gets hit by Chippy, gets away, and then comes back with one and then a second here.
It's a fadeaway is what I see. Just jumps out the window, grabs it right back.
(2-0 favor in 2-0 Old Guys Chicago. Up right now, map 5. Stakes are higher than ever for the rec league.
What are some plays that you guys want to see on here? I feel like nobody is using smokes in S&D.
There was, I believe Toronto was using them against Cleveland, or it was Cleveland. I know they were showing up earlier on stream. Somebody was running 2 of them.
I know a couple of teams
using
were
them on Garrison S&D very effectively. I don't remember them on any other map. He was able to get all the way through their spawn.
Oh, look at the snap
almost
there.
being BW too.
Instead, Cookie's the one that actually goes down. Blockboy found him. So we are at a 3v. Is all down to Eden, actually, as Magnums also goes down. He got beat down. 1v3 from Eden. All right, we're going to see if the miracle repeats itself here.
Maybe he plays for streaks.
Yeah, he's close.
Curly's
I would
6-0.
I would play for
Right now.
streaks. You have a 2-0
On this
round
map?
lead. I mean, something is better than nothing.
He's gonna get it. He got the artillery.
He got the artillery.
One more kill.
Did they see him?
It's Eaton's ball here.
They have to be aware too that he's on a kill streak like this.
Right?
He is gonna play for streaks. They're gonna play it safe as well. And it's just gonna end like this. Yeah, they're just playing it safe, both sides.
I mean, the thing is, a cruise missile is still a cruise missile. You get info from artillery, even if you don't hit anything. So I mean, it's something.
You just ping it every round. As long as he's alive, you can ping that per round. It resets.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's the way it's usually worked. I know that's the way it's worked with like lightning strikes and that in the past, where it's like if you pull it out of the in the middle of a round or whatever, and then it goes to the next round. It's like you died, and you get the ping back.
I always thought that they went away.
It took a while for them to fix that in Black Ops 4.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was intentional in Black Ops 2, because that's the way it was in Black Ops 2. It stayed like that the entire game. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Chippy.
But Magnums will go down. I believe that was in the plane to Coop. As BW is going to get up here on the plane. He might have seen Cookie get away. Instead, it's going to be Eden from the back. He got his one kill, though. He got the one kill. I don't know if that gave him the cruise missile.
I think it should. I think 8 gives you the cruise.
The only thing... Oh. I mean, the one good thing in Toronto's favor here is the fact that the roof on Garrison actually makes it stupid hard.
Snoop.
Oh, Snoop with the 2-piece there to close it out. Yeah, the only saving grace for Toronto, I think, is that the roof here sucks for kill streaks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
That was a great
really
pair
good
of kills there out of Snoop. Yeah, spam the Snoop emotes in the chat for our boy, as Eden does have the Hellstorm.
Yep.
I'm not. Dang it.
Because I think it's after you get artillery, just one kill to Hellstorm, right? Because you have the score multiplier.
It's only like 200 points, I think. You get 1800 if you get just straight kills with 7, and then obviously the 8th kill just pushes you over.
Well, there's the Hellstorm that comes in.
I did it.
Oh, we do actually get to see it. This is kind of weird.
You have to click on them again.
He's absolutely nothing. He got nothing out of that. He didn't even see a single player. They have no idea.
That's
so Cookie's gonna peek around the corner. Oh, somebody's prone on the ground here.
Did he get a trade?
Oh, Blockboy. Blockboy almost trades it back on a. Almost got the second on a Cookie, but Cookie did win that trade. I would say hop on board with Toronto guys here. See where they're headed. So you're gonna have BW here watching the cross. He did just see Cookie cross. Cookie has no idea.
He's gonna get shot in the back.
He got away actually.
He
But
missed
Chippy
a couple
picked up
shots.
Magnums. So we're on a 2v3 situation. Chippy is I believe that's pipe. Oh yeah, he's here towards tube area. Cookie is putting shots in towards him. Snoop's now the last alive. Snoop will pick up one, but I think he's gonna run out of time, and that's gonna be it.
So even with the cruise missile, he's not able to get any info, which is unfortunate. I do think that's just a thing about this map, you know. And there was one in the plane, there's one under the plane, there's one in tube, and that was about it.
None of them showed up on the missile. So
I mean, they didn't get anything. They also didn't lose anything. So
yeah, that's fair.
It's still something, I guess. Nice. Cookie getting a good kill.
Cookie will pick up first blood, and he's gonna get away.
Oh, gets a second one too.
Red is that he got a second before he goes down. Mags comes forward as well. That was just a flurry right there. So Chippy's gonna be the last alive with the sniper in a 1v3 scenario, and he's also spotted. So he's not exactly in a great position right now. As he's gonna make his way all the way around the back here. I don't think anybody's looking. They have no idea where he went.
Ooh.
He's gonna pick up one on Eden, pick up his M4, and he's gonna get out of dodge.
Around it, and they let him get away? How? What?
I mean, I think they're trying to avoid facing him with multiple one-on-ones.
Snoop
Well, I
is
mean,
trying to wrap all the way through their spawn. Oh, he almost got
He
the pick
saw-
on
he
Mags.
saw the
Mags
glove.
knows
Mags,
better
yeah,
than
he
the-
saw
Mags
Mags.
knows better than the chow that. He is
there's
going
a
straight
slide.
for Mags, though. It's gonna be a big 1v1.
He gets
gonna
it, though.
win on bomb.
But the bomb is down.
360.
They're all around each other.
Oh, Snoop was with the
He
pistol.
almost got him. That was way closer than it should have been. Chippy did a fantastic job there, actually, pulling that one out.
It was such a great start to the round. It sure got way closer than it needed to. They played way too spread out.
Yeah.
I thought Chippy had that. Like, straight up, I really thought Chippy had that.
Some would say with a different weapon, he wouldn't. He actually does win that. You know, maybe something that's an AR or maybe a submachine gun, a 3-round burst pistol.
Well, Cookie again picks up first blood, and it doesn't
So
get
aggressive
traded
on the
back.
plane, all of them are.
As well, excuse me, right as I say that, it gets traded back. Eden
That's
will also
hurt.
trade out though, and then Mags will go down. So it's just going back and forth here. It's a 2-2. Eden got a haircut there, I'm pretty sure.
I think he was able to grab bomb though, right? Yeah.
He did get the bomb, and he
What?
did get away.
Good one.
So they are going to head towards A, it looks like. We do have Chippy's working his way around NASA with the sniper. And I don't know if you have a line of sight to the bomb. Well, he doesn't have a line of sight towards A from this position. I mean, he's going to be staring towards this. I do realize they're probably realizing that there is going to be a wrap over towards A real soon, which is exactly what's going on here. Eden's going to start getting the bomb down.
Eden knows he actually got off the plane.
Ooh.
There's only 20 seconds to go. They're running out of time.
Snoopy's to look over him at A in the tube.
Yes,
Any
Eden's
double-
going to be running forward. That's a
Yeah.
great shot there out of Chippy. And that's going to end the round.
Yeah, they just man, they played it.
They're out
Extremely
of
well.
time. They can't do anything about that. And Toronto takes the round back 4-3.
Snoop
as they
was a little
prevent
too
it.
worried about the guy, I believe, in plane or somewhere around mid, and he wasn't able to help Eden. Eden had no chance of getting
Oh.
that bomb down with the guy in tube.
He had no cover. It was a really disgusting shot from Chippy there too. I know Snoop's been getting some really good shots, but Chippy's just getting absolute beams on these guys, man. We haven't been able to pick up any of them like on stream, but Chippy's 9-6 right now, so he's doing just as well as Eden. And I think Chippy's been using the snipe, and then he narrowed that 1v3 down to a 1v1. So
Right off the rip, we're going to see where they go. Chippy's going to go all the way to the bottom side here. Excuse me, to look up into the plane. Doesn't look like anyone's facing... Snoop is going to be looking down the A street here with the sniper. Oh, if BW just pulled the trigger. Like, come on. Someone's actually going to face out in front of Snoop.
he just tracked back. Snoop's just by himself now.
He again with it. He is getting a lot of first bloods in this.
I think Cookie probably is the highest first blood percentage in the game right now, like in the
Easily.
tournament.
There's 2 picks for him. They're wrapping the bomb back. It looks like he's behind Kookie now. He got all the way through to their spawn.
Oh, he got tagged. They didn't finish the
Yep.
kill.
Yep,
So
now they know
BW
where
is
he
going to be in a
is.
1v3. So we're going to see if well, Chippy couldn't do it. Let's see if BW can.
Oof.
Well,
It's really
Maybe
hard
not.
to see guys laying down, man.
Map 3 championship.
we had X-ray, and that was hard to see.
Yeah.
Championship point coming in here for OGLA.
I'm surprised he gets that kill. He is very exposed. If somebody goes over to these wooden barrel, like the barrels or the barrels on that end, on like the tower side, you're like completely exposed to them.
Well, championship point here for Old Guy Chicago. We're going to see if they close it out. Yeah, Eden still has the artillery in his pocket. Which is, well, I guess... Yep, he's going to pull it out. He's waiting to see. He sees him. He's going to use it. He's going to call it in. Artillery's going to rain on in. As you can see, all the players are scrambling now. EW's going to get caught in this corner. They saw him get in there. Eden picks him off.
3v4.
11-4. As the trade goes back, Magnums is going to go down at the hands of Block Boy.
Eden's gonna have a fight here with Chippy potentially. Chippy's on the box headies to the right side of the
Block
map.
Boy is here as well.
Yeah,
He's gonna
horrible
peek out. Block
timing.
Boy's gonna go down. It's a 2v3 now in favor of Chicago.
I'm surprised they didn't go A with the kill streaks being forcing them to go in.
It's gonna be a trophy down. Snoop is gonna be looking down towards the right side here. It is gonna be Chippy and Coop last alive. Chippy with the sniper. He's gonna make this impactful kill as Cookie somehow doesn't die here.
Ice in his
Stay down.
veins. Just gets.
Zeta finally go
Last
down.
one
It's all
on
down to Coop. And a 1v2. Coop is trying to get away. He is gonna go
There
down,
it
and that's gonna
is.
be it.
Old
Guys
LA.
Chicago. LA, Chicago, whatever the hell you want to call them.
It's definitely Chicago now.
We're changing it to Chicago now, but I think a lot of the teams currently say LA.
Yeah. We're just so used to
Old
it.
guys
This was
LA
a
are going to be
series.
your 4v4 charity tournament champions.